Okay. As you can see, I let them all get a head start since they're going to be racing today. So let me start out by shouting out my co-commentator who you see on the left side of the screen there, Swell Time G Pool.
Hello.
It's actually kind of, hey there, how are you?
I thought you were pausing to give me a shot, but then we kind of stopped. We kind of talked over ourselves.
No, go ahead.
There's gonna be a lot of that this tonight. Don't you worry, Chad. There's gonna
Yeah,
be a lot
because
of that tonight.
we're both new to commentating these things, I think. Before we go any further, are Gpool and I relatively balanced audio-wise? Because I did volume testing for everyone but Gpool. Okay, that's good. So Gpool is actually like kind of why this whole league started, because we sort of just spontaneously decided to race each other recently. Do you remember what was the story there? Who even asked
I
who?
tweeted. You said like "Good morning" as you do every single morning, and I said, "Hey Dot, race me in Link to the Past," and you said, "Okay," and then we became friends.
Yeah. Okay.
And look at us
That
now.
sounds right. So yeah, look at us now. So oh, pardon me. Yeah, we raced each other. That was on your channel not that long ago. Was that like a month? I'm not
Well,
even sure it has been a month.
something
It's
like that. I think
close.
like a month or so. I could check the documents if we really needed to, but yeah, something like that. I made a whole Zelda scene just like you did for tonight, and I have not used it since.
So I'm gonna link your channel real quick, even though I added you. People can get to that. It's Swell Time G Pool like this, right? Hey there, Metal Q. How are you?
That looks like it.
And I guess I'm just gonna talk to our racers one by one. Starting with Murph. Do you want to do you want to say hello?
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? So, I'm guessing you guys all know Murphigator, a friend of mine who's extremely good at beat 'em up games, especially like the Final Fight series and stuff.
That's a myth.
That's a myth. uh, First of all, thank you for joining this, because I know you're typically more of a like combo rando player, right?
I mean, you could say that. I haven't really played randomizers in like 2 years. This
Yeah.
this kind of was a thing I started doing when I was like really unable to concentrate on difficult games due to health stuff, and I kind of stopped after that. So it's going to be exciting to jump back in.
Well, thanks for making the time. And Murph, not just a good speedrunner, but also very good fighting gamer. I've been command grabbed by his Robokai like 100,000 more times than I wanted. But hey, thanks for the follow. So thank you. Why don't we talk to racer number 2
Yeah, and thanks for
now?
putting the effort together, putting this together.
Oh yeah. It was a lot of work, but I'm glad. If anyone enjoys it, I'm thrilled, because I really liked how it was coming together personally. I hope I'm not the only one. And good luck on the race, by the way. Eltriak, can I say hello?
Hello.
Hi there. You guys probably know Eltriak because I actually tutored him in Link to the Past under his old username. This was a while ago. How long have you been playing now?
I don't know. When was that? Was that 2 months ago or like a month and a half ago?
2 months, month and a half sounds about right.
Yeah, I've been playing since then, basically.
How many total runs do you think you've done? Just ballpark.
Probably like 15, I want to say.
That's a lot.
Actually,
so if you guys
I can count it because I saved all of them.
Oh yeah, these are like multi-hour things. These Link to the Past randomizers. And Eltriak started from being totally new month and a half ago, 2 months, whatever we decided. And has played a ton in that time. And I think you actually just got your first sub 2 hour run, right?
I did just a couple days ago. I've done 20 runs so far.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'm kind of addicted, I guess.
So that's a pretty tough benchmark to hit. I was playing this for like a week or two before I got my first sub 2. And even though I have like a decent amount of experience at this, and I'd like to think I'm not too bad, a lot of my runs still come in over the 2-hour mark under these rules that we're going to be using today. So that's a pretty impressive accomplishment for such a short time. So what about like your channel? Is what kind of stuff do you play?
I play.
Let the people know.
Yeah, I play retro games. I just had my VTuber debut last Friday, and so as part of that, I did a sampling of all the kinds of games I played. So I played a game every year from 1980 to 2010. That's pretty much the range I cover.
I fell asleep around like 2007.
That stream was way too long.
Not because it wasn't entertaining. It was just really long. Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, good luck on the race. And
thank you.
Anyone who hasn't checked out Altrioc's channel yet, his model looks really, really good in motion. I can't show you that here because my computer will explode if I try to render 5 live 2D avatars and 3 games. But don't take my word for it. Go over there, check him out.
Thank you.
And good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, and last but not least, Digital Basic, are you here?
Yes, hi.
What are you practicing there?
I don't know. I don't know what was going on in this run, so I'm trying to figure out what was going on.
So tell me about yourself and your history with the rando, because you're not typically like a Link to the Past open mode randomizer player, right?
No, I usually play Key Sanity, actually.
What's different about Key Sanity?
Key Sanity is every dungeon item is also shuffled along with every other item, so they're not located in their dungeons normally. So Big Key for Ganon's Tower could be anywhere. Same with everything. So,
and that usually means you like tend to full clear a lot of dungeons in that mode, right?
Depends. Usually, it's just if you have nowhere else to go, and Swamp Palace has the first chest, and you're like, well, you just have to go in there and hope that it's something you need.
Yeah. How long do those tend to take you? Because I'm not much of a like Key Sanity player, so I really don't know.
For Link to the Past, I think the shortest time I did was like either right at or right under 2 hours. If you can do it very good.
That sounds really fast for Key Sanity.
Yeah, you have to get really good. Otherwise, you can get really unlucky and get, oh god, I want to say it's like you may have to quintuple dip Swamp Palace at sometimes.
That makes sense. So, well, you're also a streamer, right?
Yes.
I mean, obviously, because you're here. What have you been up to lately on your channel? What do you want to like plug or tell people about?
Well, let's see. This past week, it's been a whole bunch of things. Freedom Planet 2 just came out, so I finished that with Lilac. Good game. I also play indie games mostly, as well as a bunch of randomizers. Especially every Friday, I do a casual fork of the SMZ3 randomizer. I've been doing Key Sanity on that, so it's Key Sanity on Super Metroid and Link to the Past combined. So
wow,
that's a lot of fun.
That sounds really challenging. Okay, so remind me, your username is on Twitch is Digital Basic, all one word. It doesn't have like VT at the end or
Correct.
anything, right? So let me link you. Cool. Well, how do you feel about this open mode race? I know the race is starting late, guys. I'm sorry. I got completely sidetracked talking to people.
I'm pretty excited for it. I haven't done an open mode race in a little while, so.
Well, I'm sure you'll do fine if you're getting like 2-hour Key Sanity times. Well, good luck. I'm gonna, I guess, go ahead and if you three want to move out of this channel, and you could disconnect from voice chat, or you could go to like the racing Fightcade channel on the server. Anything's fine, but Sheriff hit mini dot. That way G-Pool and I can talk about what's going on in the game without without spoiling anything for you. So everyone who's watching, first of all, Sheriff, how do I disable mini dot for one stream? How do I make this everyone's least favorite dot level stream? I know, Altazimuth, I'm doing 10 things at once. Let me turn off mini dot for now. Yeah, when we start the next one, Eltriok, if you want to set up the game audio, that would be nice. Just a moment. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me, we're going to be getting our game audio from Eltriok today. So that's going to be the game in the middle. I didn't... Whoa! Thank you, Hazel. That's where the game audio is going to be coming from. All right, mini dot off. That'll come back another day. But oh my God, I just noticed something that's bugging me. Did you notice that the very top of chat is visible just in front of Eltriok? Let me do something real quick.
Oh boy.
You know, it happens.
There you go.
No, it actually just faded out. It's still broken.
That's probably fine. That's probably fine.
Nah, it's like a 10-second fix. Hang on. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. So hey, thank you, Sheriff. Yeah, I did find it. Thank you, ACMLM. Okay, so guys, I'm totally new to commentating a race like this. If I miss something important, please don't hesitate to let me know. Hopefully I will catch it. But I'm gonna have my eyes in like 4 different places tonight, so we'll see.
Be fine. It'll be fine.
Let me grab the permalink. Hey, thank you, Anonymous Gifter. ACMLM is like a Link to the Past legend for anyone who's not aware. Probably everyone here knows that. Let me drop the permalink in the VTuber retro game channel.
You see Murph just digging up the entirety of a shovel?
Yeah. You know what's funny about that? It
Whoa.
doesn't work for the digging game. When I saw you could shovel item dance, I was like, or dash, I was like, this is perfect. The digging game is going to be so fast, but it only counts as like 1 dig or maybe even 0.
Yeah,
Do that. So,
that would be
oh
hilarious.
well. All right. So the way that we're going to do the start is anyone who's going to be racing, I guess go ahead and jump on the Racing and Fightcade Discord channel, because I'm going to just count down with my mouth and my vocal cords. I tried to set up a bot to coordinate this, and I spent 2 hours, and I was like, this isn't a good use of my time. So the permalink is now in the VTuber retro game channel on the Discord. Hopefully someone still has the Discord link on the in their clipboard. If not, I can grab it real quick. Yeah, and then to ready up, just get in the Racing and Fightcade voice chat channel. Actually, I'm gonna commit a Discord faux pas and just @here the whole server. Anyone who wants to join, please sit in the Racing and Fightcade channel to ready up. There. By using @here, you are about to mention 278 plus people. Sorry, guys. It's my fault. I didn't consider that. So I didn't want to know anything about this seed going in, but I did preview it just a little bit, since this is like an all skill levels welcome sort of thing. I didn't want it to be like a hell seed, you know, where just from the very beginning you have to do really difficult, like swordless combat to get anywhere, you know. So that is not the case, thankfully. But other than there's a weapon accessible early on somewhere, I don't really know anything about what we're going to see tonight. I am tracking. Yeah, that is correct, Digi. I am tracking Eltriac and Digital Basic. That's actually why you see how it says Eltriac has the bow. It's just so I didn't lose track of it. And G-Pool is tracking Murphigator. And actually, before I give the countdown, this has been driving me nuts. I can see like a couple stray pixels on the right and the bottom of Murphigator's capture the tracker, so I'm just going to crop those out real quick.
The pixel
Give me a
perfect
moment.
stream.
You know, I do feel that perhaps my priorities are a little over the top for this stuff, like making sure every single gray pixel is cropped off for this this like stream where we're all doing this for the first time. But there we go. That looks better to me. Pixels are a big deal to retro streamers. You're not wrong. Yeah. Okay, so looks like we have 6 racers in here. So that's 3 more than we've got on screen. That's pretty
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, and I'm seeing mushroom, glove, hookshot, mirror. Everyone's all lined up nice and neat.
Yeah, between you and me. G-Pool, I was like a little worried, like, oh my god, what if we only get 2 racers? And I set up this nice 3-player scene, and we didn't even get to use it because there's only 2 of them.
It's just like you have me as commentating, but also me in the corner over there.
So
anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, so if anyone in here like doesn't know how to do these, I hope I'm not lying to you. I think this is how it works. You want to name all 3 of your save files, and then make sure that the cursor is on your sprite. And then when you start, you just hit A, and it'll give you the option of starting at Link's house or at the Sanctuary. Pretty sure that's right. We'll find out. But if you're waiting to start and you haven't named your save files yet, please do that now. In fact, just to be sure everybody gets that message, I'm going to jump into the Fightcade Discord channel for just a second. Okay, so I'm on stream right now, but I want to make sure that you hear a very important detail. If you haven't named all of your save files yet, please do that right now. When you're done with that, to start the file, you'll just hit the like A button, and that'll start the game up. So I'm going to give everybody, I don't know, like, let's say a minute to do that. And go ahead and post in this channel when you're ready. So just say ready, like in text or something. Okay, so we've got 5. Who are we missing? I tried to install a bot to do this. 6. Are we missing anyone? 6. There we go. Dubious. Are you streaming your run, Dubious? Can you be a few minutes late? You know what? We got time to kill. Yeah. Does 3 minutes work for you? Or do you want to just like, we'll start and you can like, how do you want to do it? I don't mind holding up the start because I know this was really abrupt. Thank you, Sheriff. You can catch up. Okay. Well, hopefully, hopefully you don't lose out on first place by like 3 minutes because that would be a shame. But I guess racers, I'm going to give the countdown. This is going to be 3, 2, 1, and then go. So when I say go, hit the A button. All right. That's the SNES A button. I don't know on what controller you use, what it's going to be. But so 3, 2, 1, go. All right, good luck, everybody. I'm going to join G-Pool here. I'm excited, Jeep.
I'm very excited.
Okay, I was busy doing something. Can you tell me what the item in
It
Link's
was
chest
just
was?
single arrow.
Single arrow. Okay, well, we better put that on the tracker.
Yeah. Every single, all 216 or whatever. We need all of them.
So this is a pretty standard start for this mode. There are 2 items right here by the house. And if you're clever, you can also check the prize you get for pulling on the tree on the way over.
Yeah, I noticed him.
There's not like a better time to route it in, really.
Yeah, Murph forgot to.
Hey, thank you,
Murph forgot to
Bilbo.
kill an enemy before he did the tree pull.
Oh yeah, did he just get a handful
Just
of
got
nothing?
like a big old cloud of smoke.
Yeah, I love these starting items so much.
Oh, you mean 20 rupees and 20 rupees?
My guess is Murph is going to go to the sanctuary and walk to the village now. That's kind of normal.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of the same for a little bit now. Oop, small key for escape in the Sank chest. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we've got like a pretty good chance we're going to be seeing Dark Cross if our runners do decide to go down and do Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, that's a good point. So the key being in the sanctuary there opens up access to a room like in a dark section in the middle of the Hyrule Escape, which can be kind of annoying if you don't find the lantern early. Because you know an item's back there, and it's tempting to run in there with the lights out and just find it, but... It looks like they're... Ooh! A map check before
Oh my
like 2
God.
minutes.
No one would ever.
I wish I could think to do that.
It looks like just some bombs on the old lumberjack, so probably not going to be seeing Aga today.
Hopefully not.
You don't want to commentate curse anybody today.
Yeah, true. I bet we just
Wouldn't
did,
that
though.
suck if your first league like race had was an Aga seed?
Yeah, and there was like ice rod on the pedestal or something. That would be great. I want to will this into existence now, actually. Oh, they're taking the heart piece.
I would. I definitely would.
Honestly, if you're smart, this is what
Yeah.
you do.
We got some bombs, so CAC, we're going to be able to do that without any worries, fortunately.
Thankfully.
That's the worst, having to make your way all the way down to go buy more bombs. And there's not even much money so far in the seed either.
No, which is funny because they got 2 big 20s already.
Yeah, and that's about it.
So the reason that all the runners are going to the village here is this is an extremely item-dense location. So, first of all, you can't go much of anywhere else at the very beginning of a seed anyway. But early on, you don't necessarily want to run and complete dungeons as quickly as you can. You want to be sure that you get
Looper.
as many progression
Looper.
items as possible. Yeah, Moon Pearl and
And mushroom.
the mushroom.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait till you see what's in the hut back here.
oh my god.
I get really scared when I get the Moon Pearl and a sword like this early. It's like too good to be true.
Oh, there's our map test.
Mm-hmm.
Say so. Hera was a good crystal. And then I think Desert was blue pendant.
Was it
think
blue?
so.
Okay.
I'll have to try to catch to see if Eltriok does a map check too.
A
but
map check,
Pretty
yeah.
sure that's what it is. Oh no, Murph wasted a bomb.
Oh, really? Where?
They just didn't get the bomb throw over the little chest in the back of well here.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lamp.
We'll see if he knows how to compensate for that. It's just a quick trip to a shop at the bottom of the
Never mind, we're fine. We
village.
picked up more bombs.
Oh, okay.
We're good. And we got a whole bunch of money too, so we can get that bottle item, which is even more bombs, so don't gotta worry about that. If we can see a bottle in these next 2 chests, that would be fantastic.
It would be, wouldn't it? I say as if dude, Murph threw the chicken through the
Yo,
wall.
Chicken clip, let's go.
Isn't it actually possible
Oh,
to
that's
soft
pretty
lock
good to
doing
get in
that? I
the-
swear it is.
That's pretty good to get in the town too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You remember I mentioned I checked just to see if there was an early
Mhm.
weapon. I saw the flute and I was like, I'm really excited for this one now.
nice, nice.
Yeah, Dubious, you absolutely can.
And in case anyone's wondering why,
Just don't listen in on us if you're gonna do that.
if anyone's wondering why Digital Basis's game is purple, it's because with the randomizer settings, you can have the palette shuffled as well and just really make your game look all kinds of crazy.
Yeah, this is actually a really pleasing map palette. I
More
noticed
often than-
when they did their map check
It is
earlier.
very often not this pleasing.
Yeah. Murph
Ooh.
picks up Bombos.
Bombos. Might be required, might not. We won't know until a
Digi
long
picked it
time
up too,
later.
but it was so fast I missed it.
Oh yeah, Digi did that before they went into the flute activation.
Oh yeah, that's what I would have done too.
Yeah, like
So what you saw Digi do there is check the item on the library ledge. Hey, thank you. That item, if it's important, means that you have to find the boots, but it was just 10 arrows, so.
and looks like it's just 10 arrows. Oh no, that's 300 rupees on that
Yeah.
one, which, you know, could maybe go for it, but chances are you're gonna find more money elsewhere, so probably not the highest priority.
Yeah,
And
looks like Digi made the same call as Murph here.
Eltriac might be going for it.
And I think, no,
Oh.
he changed his
He's
mind.
thinking about it though.
Like Eltriac fluting to 7, so all 3 of the runners are taking
Yeah.
essentially the same route.
And then inside the dam is just some love. Outside of the dam, the darn, just $5. The gosh dang.
Sorry about the typing noises there. So Digi's coming up on one of the other juicy sections of the early game, the mini Moldorm cave. I think this has, what, 6 items? Is it 5 chests and 1 guy, or is it 4
4
and
and
1?
But there's
Yeah.
also Ice Rod Cave
5
that's
total
usually
items.
paired in with this, which with the flute they'll be able to get over there super fast.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives us one more check, and then chances are we'll probably see some divergence from there on.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe.
When I run this personally, and I'm not like a top player or anything, but the route that all 3 of our runners took, generally I don't deviate from most seeds. It is around this point when I'll make a decision that might change where I go.
You think we're going to see some fake flippering? We're already at 1,000 rupees.
I feel like Spin Cut. Sorry, like Eltriac's thinking it, honestly. Just because I taught him how to play, I know he likes doing that sort of thing.
Oh. Oh, we're getting a mushroom check. Let's go. Digital Basics doing Ice Rod. Murphigator's doing Mushroom. They'll probably like trace each other's steps pretty soon, maybe. Just 10 arrows at the mushroom.
The vanilla's 340 rupees, huh? Just 5 arrows in the, or sorry, 5 rupees in the Ice Rod Cave. I don't know, where do you go from here if you're our runners?
Well, yeah, I already forgot that we have the lamp, so Murph's going to rescue old man. Pretty good call.
I think that's a pretty good
Yeah,
call.
having the flute,
You unlock the mountain cave spawn point for
Mhm.
one thing.
which is a great way to just like, when you need to save and quick, get up there and then get a quick refill on your health.
So if you look at the right side here, Digi's swimming. Your eyes don't deceive you. They didn't pick up the flippers, unless they did while I wasn't looking. This is a bug that you can use to trick the game into letting you swim when you shouldn't be able to. There are a few ways to get into it. I actually didn't catch which setup they used. Since they have the moon pearl, they can swim into the waterfall cave here and then leave it, which puts them in water walk state, which allows them to open these 2 chests up. So my guess is now they're going to walk up to King Zora and buy his item.
What a poor choice of...
Oh, no, looks like they're walking back into the warp. That actually makes quite a
Yeah,
bit
I
of
guess
sense.
they want to do the hobo. What a poor color choice for the water, though.
Yeah.
It is putrid. We've got Murphigator
Yeah,
coming
I-
up to do sauce, might dip Eastern maybe. Eltriok is going over there. Over to
Yeah, that's to Agana. Oh, Desert Palace
Oh.
was the green pendant.
I'm just a dum-dum then.
Well, it's pretty hard to tell green and part. So,
Yeah.
looks like Digi's opting to save and quit rather than doing the pixel perfect fake flipper setup to get out of the area under the bridge. We'll see where they go from here.
It looks like there was nothing but love in the back of Sack's house. Sahas relax. Oop. Murphigator forgot where to go in the Eastern Maze. No biggie. Happens to everybody.
The race isn't going to be decided by who walked north and eastern for like
I
2
don't
seconds.
know. Okay. Where are you going, Eltriok? Ooh, are we getting back of or Hyrule Castle? Everybody's
Yeah.
in somewhere different right now.
Yeah. Looks like Digi's kind of retracing Murph's steps and saving the old man
Yeah.
here. Eltriok's heading into the Hyrule escape sequence, and if I had to guess, given he has only 2 hearts, he's probably hoping to death warp once it's done, which is a really fast way to check the dark cross check.
As long as you're careful.
Which, yep, they've got a little extra incentive to do that because they do have the small key, so they know they can get into the back of the Hyrule Castle as long as they survive the trip. The combat here is such a pain. I tried to learn, and Eltriok picks up the bow
Woo!
right at the front of the Hyrule escape sequence. I tried to learn to speedrun this game vanilla. They make this escape look so easy because they've all played it like 100,000 times, but it's honestly pretty tricky getting all the double hits on these guards and stuff. Looks like Digi might actually be heading exactly where Eltriok went. A little unfortunate that Murph opted to dip Eastern when now we know that the bow's in the escape, but it's an understandable gamble.
Yeah, like when you're coupling in Sahasrara, that is quite a bit of checks to do over in this area, so pretty fair wager, I'd say. Now I've got Digital
Yeah.
Basic going straight to the back.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Oh, Murph gets the skeleton
Yo.
despawn. Hell yeah. Everybody's been learning this on the Discord server, and like most people are struggling with that strategy. There were supposed to be a lot more skeletons in that room, but Murph moved in kind of a picky way to despawn a bunch of them.
Yeah, I like kind of know how to do that, but not good enough to actually like tell you the logistics behind it. Like I'll get 2 skeletons
An
in there.
Eltriok with a perfect death warp setup. That is really
Let's
good.
go. Let's go. Drop that bomb and then you get a more bomb.
Still a net gain of bombs even.
I don't think we've seen anything too exciting out of Eastern quite yet.
What does the winner win? Pat on the back. This is sort of the opening race. I'm mostly doing this to make sure that my computer doesn't explode, which it's keeping up just fine.
Nobody jinx it, please.
Ooh, do you think Murph is going for the damage boost? This is a deceptively hard strat.
Maybe. Oh,
All right, he pulls it off.
There we go. There's a little chunky there, but we got it in there. Oh.
Ooh, did you check the back of Escape so fast I didn't see the items?
Me neither.
Did anybody catch that? Looks like they're forcing a death, so they might be checking the front of Escape after doing the back.
As we know now, is a great call. Too bad those rats do such little damage.
Yeah.
Wait, is Digi on Blue Mail now? I can't.
Oh, maybe that was back there. I can't tell with this sprite. This is like the one-shot character, isn't it?
I have no clue.
Oh, the boots were in there.
Oh.
Digi's got the boots.
That's very good. Looks like a.
Yeah, I can understand death warping off the rats if you've only got 3 bombs.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So now they're heading into the front of Escape.
Yep, there's boots.
Oh, looks like the blue boomerang was back there
Okay.
too.
Okay, the rats just literally do no damage to you then. That blue boomerang is gonna come in handy. Okay, we got Murph checking Agina, Digital Basic doing front of escape, and Eltria.
Looks like Eltriok might be heading toward Bonk Rocks.
Pretty safe bet.
If you're a new player, this is actually a pretty easy check to
Mhm.
forget.
I forgot it last time I did.
This is all the
seed.
same scene, Critic.
I like rushed right past it.
Oh, was that the race?
Oh,
Wasn't it? And like the Titan's mitt was there? Master
I
Sword
think,
for
I think that was something
Eltriok.
else. But yeah, Master Sword, that's very good.
The Murph cleared out Agina. Looks like he's agonizing over what decision to make here.
Yeah, I don't think Murph checked like the top of Death Mountain, and they haven't done Hyrule Castle yet.
Mm-hmm. I'd be willing to bet we're about to see Digi save and quit after grabbing these bombs here in the back of the escape. And looks like Eltriok is picking up the back of Sahasrara's shack, which you said it's just money, right?
Love. Lots and lots of love.
Oh, okay.
I imagine that both Eltriok and Digi are heading to Eastern, though,
Oh, yeah.
after this Bonk Rock check, of course.
Yeah, my fellow announcer critic is Swell Time G-Pool. There's the link.
I'm a very powerful gamer, much like Dotchan.
Yeah, I was thinking this kind of has the look of an Aghanim seed as well, ACMLM.
Yeah, that's true. Unless, like, there's something incredible on Armos Nights.
Fingers crossed.
Or we haven't seen, like, Zorachek either yet.
Yeah, that's true. Digi went up there and went into the waterfall cave, but didn't actually go back to Zora. Might have been because they had that mushroom, so they knew they were going to want to come here anyway, but no, it looks like... they're heading into Eastern Palace, so... Spin Cut, sorry, Eltriok and Digi cutting a pretty similar route here.
Yeah, I haven't seen...
Oh, Spin Speed. Ah,
I
too
haven't seen if
bad.
Eltriok had done the mushroom check yet. I know Digital Basic just did that now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Eltriok hasn't done.
Murphigator's probably gonna go right back into Eastern after after they do the front of escape. Did they already do that? No, they did not. Okay, I was making sure I didn't miss the entire front of escape somehow. I did not. There's our boots.
Yeah,
And there's our blue
so he's taking
boomerang.
the same basic route that Digi took, I think, but he's using a save and quit rather than death warping on the rats.
Yeah.
I actually don't know which one is faster. Probably the death warp, but they have a lot of hearts, so maybe not.
Yeah, they are like, yeah, they had like 6 in their in their heart thing, and rats do like a quarter health. So, well, now they're doing bonk rocks. That bow's just sitting in there waiting for him in the front of escape.
I think at this point, Murph is just gambling on the front of escape, not having anything important. It's a little time consuming, so
Oh, for sure.
I could see getting this out of the way just to make sure that the bow isn't
Yeah,
there
yeah.
before committing
It's
to
a
it.
it's a pretty big dip for like 3 checks,
Yeah.
which it's not nothing, but
all right,
it's
looks
just
like Digi finding the map.
Let's go. Okay, yeah, we're going back into escape here.
Yeah, quarter heart would be a pretty slow death warp. Yeah, they look like crickets or something in the Dark World, don't they? Like, it's the same enemy programmatically, but got a different sprite and damage value in the Dark
I always
World.
thought they were crickets too.
Whatever they are. Who has the sound at the moment? That is Eltriok in the middle here. Ooh, just enough arrows to kill off the Igor.
Yeah, it looks like we skipped out on the damage boost today. That's fine. And there's some love for you.
This seed has had a lot of hearts and a lot of money, but not much else. It looks like Digi not quite getting the skull despawn, so you saw all 4 of the skeletons spawned. Yeah, I thought about that, Mr. Saturn, dude. I just didn't have time to put it together before the race started.
This is the prototype Zelda Rando League stream.
Yeah.
We're still ironing out the kinks.
Here's hoping Eltriac remembers there are 10 free arrows right in this room. The top 2 pots looks like he does, so that's good.
Good, that's good.
Oh, you walk past the other 5. Oh, this boss is really slow if you don't have enough
Yeah,
arrows.
Master Sword is like not good on Armos Knights. Something about the damage values makes Master Sword really bad for Armos Knights. I don't know what it is.
It's not like even worse than Fighter Sword.
I think it is. Someone could correct me in chat if I'm
Oh,
wrong, but I'm
wow.
pretty sure Master Sword has really weird damage values on the Armos Knights.
Interesting.
And that bow.
Oh yeah, good point. Thank you, Bridgewater. I'm brand new to tracking, so if you see me make a mistake, by all means call it out.
Okay. Yeah.
And Eltriac manages to get just enough arrows to do this Armos Knights fight. I actually don't know if he knows a strat for
Well,
this.
he's allowed to miss one
48
arrow.
hits each.
The best Armos fight is the boomerang. Okay, yeah, just your typical normal safe Armos.
I respect it.
Ooh. We are getting Aga from Murph. Interesting.
Ooh, nice. I like this play,
This
actually.
is interesting. Oh,
I like this
I did not
play.
see what Armos Knights had.
The compass.
Oh, great. I thought that all the items had gotten checked out of there, but I wasn't 100% sure. And that's our first crystal of the match. Very exciting.
Yeah, true. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to click
That's
it.
fine. It's easy to forget.
All right, Eltriac now catching up on the mountain checks. At least he'll be getting the save and quit point.
I imagine Digital's gonna follow right over there, since they orphaned that Zora check.
Yeah, actually, did any of the runners check Zora?
No.
Do we know that Zora doesn't have their Dark World access?
Digital's the only one that's been up that way with the fake flippers, and they bailed on it to go do Hobo.
I guess it's a safe bet because they would need either 2 gloves or a glove plus a hammer. So pretty unlikely that Zora has anything that results in them getting both. Hookshot could do it. Book could do it, which would be a really lousy way. Hey there, Anime Cow. How are you?
I always forget there's that little block there, so Zora's technically not in logic until we have the flippers or the or the glove.
Yeah, or the glove. And I bet you that's why Digi didn't
That's
check
fair.
it.
Yeah, just the top of or a piece of heart on top of Spec Rock, and inside of it is another piece of heart. You know, Murph is making his way through Aga Tower, looking a little low on hearts. I'm a little scared for him, but I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Nah, he's fine.
He's fine. He's already on the 5th floor.
Oh, we're gonna see what the stun prize is. 5 arrows. I don't really like to see that.
Yeah.
One thing that's
Yeah.
easy to forget if you're new to this is every seed has a unique stun prize. So if you stun an enemy, it'll always drop the same thing. I want to say it's 5 rupees in the base game, but I could be wrong. That gets randomized, so sometimes you're super lucky and it's like a fairy.
Now we got Eltriac heading up the Aga scene too.
Is it 1 rupee? Okay.
And then Digital Basic also heading for Aga. We cursed the seed. I'm so sorry, chat.
I'm glad we cursed it. This shit's funny.
It is entertainment.
You know what? It's really a testament to Eltriac's skill that he's neck and neck with these two. Because they're both more experienced players, but he has been grinding quite a bit.
I've really been enjoying seeing everybody and like the whole like VTuber side of things start to get more into this game. It's really cool.
Hey there, Sid. How are you? And thank you, Anime Cow.
And Murph actually uses the bow, which is something I've never seen anybody do in this game. So I guess the arrow drop isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's true. It does a ton of
That's
damage,
true.
so.
It's just something I like never.
So what do
see.
you think's on Pyramid Ledge? I think the worst. Hey, thanks for the follow. I think the worst option right now would be like the book, and then they need to go into Desert Palace.
I would like a glove and then something to be on Catfish.
Yeah, that's more fun.
Everyone should.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would check Zora myself, but
Yeah.
hey, thanks, Sheriff.
Yeah, it is out of logic, so it's a little worrisome.
There we go. That's the one with the key.
We've only gotten one blue ball.
I haven't
so
even
far.
been counting BBs on Murph's side.
It is 2 blue balls. Could be worse. Could be worse.
I don't know if this is an old wives' tale or if it's true. Maybe you know, G-Pool. I've heard that when Aga's doing his lightning attack, if you grab onto the wall, it reduces lag. Is that true? This
I
right
have no
here.
clue.
That just happened on Murph's screen.
I have no clue if that's true or not.
Master Sword after Aghanim 2. That's really funny.
Gross.
So Murph is the first racer into the Dark World. I'm kind of surprised to see this because he routed so aggressively that didn't really backfire.
He's still gonna have to go back and do that double dip Eastern, but that's not gonna be too much time loss.
All right, what do we got on the Pyramid Ledge? I have to know. It's a piece of heart. So, what? I guess it's Palace of Darkness, right? Because they can't get to Catfish with these items, can they?
No, they cannot.
There's
a
a hammered peg and a like block in the way. Yeah.
Yeah, like Palace of Darkness.
Yeah, I definitely saw Aghanim as some sort of like silly elephant seal wizard when I was a kid. Pizza. Ooh, look how close Digi and Eltriok are right now. Digi is like a half second ahead.
This would be really nice if we find Mirror in the Palace of Darkness, and then Murph could just mirror out and do the rest of his gate.
Ooh.
That would save him a whole walk back and forth. Iki has been safely escorted. I always thought this was weird how like there's so much monkey imagery with the start of this dungeon, but then you get inside and there's nothing of the sort in there.
I never really thought about that, but I've had like 3 people say this to me lately. Like, they always thought of that as the monkey dungeon, but there's like basically
Because there's
nothing.
like 4 giant gorilla statues and you have to get a monkey to let you in, but then you get inside and you fight like a big armored lizard with a hammer.
Oh, really quick, can you put the Master Sword on Murph's tracker?
Right.
I actually noticed, I just didn't want to say anything. Murph bombing these walls, I wonder if he remembers you can just dash to clear
Yeah,
them.
it's weird because like some of them, those bulkier ones you can, but then the normal cracked walls you have to bomb for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Clean.
Wow, look at the sync on Eltriok and Digi. This is exciting.
They're both gonna get that disappointment and realize they have to go into pod.
Yeah. Synchronized sadness.
Okay. So, nothing.
Is G-Pool related to Deadpool? I don't think so.
No, unfortunately.
Oh, Murph finding the big key and he has to walk all the way back.
Oh, yeah, that's nasty with that much health.
Looks like Eltriok saving and quitting. I wonder if he's checking Zora now.
Maybe. I don't. What are you doing, Eltriok? Mushroom?
He's thinking. I kind of bet he was updating a tracker or something.
Maybe. Yeah, I saw Basic did a map check for a brief second, but I did not catch what anything was on there.
Yeah, I didn't catch what anything was.
Also,
That's funny because Eltriok was just on his map, but it's in the light world.
yeah, I don't
So-
think Murph did the very first check-in pod, like on the left side.
Oh, on the left side? I wonder.
Like, I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think I missed that. I'm pretty sure they went right into the right side.
Could be.
Golvar's red crystal.
Palace of Darkness is honestly tricky to route. I
Yeah,
think.
the whole like key logic with 6 keys is really annoying.
Looks like Eltriok realizing that he had to go into pod and looting back to 4. That's really not that big a time loss, honestly, if you're going to do that anywhere.
Yeah, honestly. Okay.
Oh, okay, so pod is a pendant. That's fun. And Thievestown. And then, yeah, Skull Woods is a red crystal. Good eye there, bowler hat. Quake. Murph finds Quake.
Quake, baby.
Yep. It's in that weird middle chest in pod.
Gross.
Looks like there was a small key in the chest that Murph skipped to do the right side.
Yeah, looks like you're gonna have to go back to grab that at some point.
So there's nothing but Quake yet in Palace of Darkness.
Still got a whole backside of it to do.
All right, what you got, Murph? Another key. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of
What is it about that jump? It's so easy to fall off for some reason.
I've like never fallen off that one. I don't know. I've never seen that.
Really, it happens to me all the time. Murph faking us out like he's gonna go for the bomb jump.
Just wanted to put on a little show. Thought about it. That bomb jump is like the
Maybe you can do it.
scariest
I don't
one.
know.
You're
Yeah, I've never even
just because
tried
you're on
it.
such a timer.
That's sort of the next thing on my list to learn. I think he's just trying to throw a bomb over the wall
Yeah,
there.
You gotta be careful. Oh, okay. Digital basic. I'm assuming that was an intended death. That was right up in that little chest room.
Yep, makes sense. Palace of Darkness has a lot of backtracking if you don't have the mirror. Death is sort of like a painful mirror.
Yeah.
It's pixel perfect times 2. Yeah, I thought I remembered that, but
There's a map, and then on the other side here we've got another key.
this is really looking like a potential Palace of Darkness double dip, which would be such a shame because it's a pendant. If you have to dip it, you'd really like to do everything in one go, you know?
Yeah, it is like, especially being a panda, that makes it brutal.
That's a pretty smart call. Murph's pretty low on HP, so he just drops Bombos in the maze so that nothing can kill him.
Fair enough. And then we got in the back of the maze, we got, ooh, a hook shot. Spicy, spicy.
Hook shot, huh?
That gets us more Death Mountain access.
Lost in the
Oh.
maze. I've been there, Murph.
Yeah, hook shot's a great one. to
Yeah, so
find.
Hookshot opens up the east side of Death Mountain in the light world, and it also opens up a route across the river. I don't think they need the gloves
That's
to
right,
do that.
that's
So
right.
they should technically be able to get into the Village of Thieves now. Or Village of Outcasts. We go. Digi picks up the Hookshot too. I really like this aggressive Murph route. This is the kind of stuff you love to see in a race like this. Like Eltriok about to pick up Quake as well.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, yep, we're going straight to Death Mountain. Here we go. Yeah, I'm curious to see if Murph ever realized that he missed that front chest that has that one extra small key. Which I think would actually
it
be
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it
but-
doesn't matter. But if we do have to full clear pod, that key would just technically be locking another key. So just pick that up and then go straight
Like
to the
Murph
back.
going straight for Eastern Death Mountain. This is really item dense. There's what? 5 items in Paradox Cave? 4 or 5, and then 2 in the lower
Yeah,
level.
and then there's also spiral.
We gotta hydrate.
Oh, hydrate.
Hell yeah, thank
Murph
you.
checking the shop in the old cave. Oh, we don't even.
Eltriok on his way to the hook shot while Digi picks up Quake. I wonder if we're gonna see it save and quit. Here we go. Oh yeah, okay, this last chest. Nice.
Hey, well, everyone.
The shiny water bottle. I need to empty it out so I can put a fairy in it.
We could get some blue goo in there.
Yeah, if I throw it in the fairy fountain, it'll come out with like cold brew in there.
You don't even gotta go to the drive-thru anymore. Just some love and some money in the bottom of Paradox.
There's 5 items up here. It would be really exciting to see like gloves and hammer or something.
There's always something here.
Or a whole bunch of money.
Money.
Oh, gloves!
There we go.
Oh, I was
There we
close. I
go.
was
And a
close.
bottle.
That's an important piece of progression, and the bottle could be important as well.
No bomb jump. So sad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think that, like, the game developers... Do you think it was just an accident that this cave turned out to be a paradox?
Probably. I feel like I saw like a drawing of it that's like, it actually does make sense.
I
Oh,
suppose. Maybe.
Digi already on the gloves and the bottle.
Okay. Looks like Murph's heading back into the dark world. Orphaned that
Yeah.
the spiral cave again with the aggressive plays here.
Yeah.
They're just going for it.
Digi going for the bomb jump. And they get it. Hell yeah. So we're going to see what's on Spiral Cave now as Eltriok catches up. Really just a couple seconds behind Digi. That death warp was what put Digi ahead. They've done an almost identical route so far. Just a piece of heart on the floating island.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot that's up there too. I know you can't get it right now, but
Yeah.
it's
always good to know if it's important.
Because then, you know, as soon as you get your mirror, you just head up there. Oh, your mirror and your glove, your Titan's mitts. Just dash up there as quick as you can.
Ooh, Murph making a beeline for catfish.
Let's go.
I like this. This is such a slow check. If this is important and the others put it off. Hey, thanks, Sheriff. What is it gonna be? Oh, it's a single rupee.
Ouch. Some tip.
All right. Looks like Digi's taking the hook shot route around or across the river, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like Murph's doing that too.
Yep.
Making his way back. Everyone's all kind of lining up
that's-
again.
Oh, maybe we will see Digi do catfish then. There's really not a lot of better times to do
Honestly.
it. So. Oh, they're abandoning it.
Okay. Yeah, and no one wants to check Zora yet, even though now we have access to it.
Yeah.
Murph still never checked Ice Road Cave, I don't think. Maybe they did.
Yeah. What was it?
Yeah,
like 10
it was
arrows
nothing
or
important,
something?
but I'm just trying to think of like other things that he's rushed past, which understandable.
It'll be interesting to watch these runners clean up all of these little checks they left all over the place. But I guess they have the flute. Oh, interesting. So one of the only 2 armor upgrades in the game is on the bumper cave ledge, which means that you need the cape to get it.
Ooh, which one?
Ooh, and Eltriok picks up the cane of
Oh,
Samaria in the
very good.
spiral cave.
And you just
I
got
didn't notice it when
tempered.
Digi did it for some reason.
And we just got tempered out of item shop. Or the mini
Ooh,
game. Chess
beautiful.
mini game.
Yeah, the chest game. Wow, this seed has been really linear, and now they're getting so many, like, really important tools. It sucks so bad to be looking for the cane of Samaria deep into the game.
Honestly. 'Cause like it's not as useless as Ice Rod, but it's certain. There's only a few places where the game requires
The
it.
gold sword too.
Oh my god,
Oh man.
unbelievable!
I've forgotten about Spiral Cave and like lost races to it
Mhm.
before. So-
wonder if we're gonna
Oh,
see.
Digi picking up
oh.
the flippers in Thieves Town, which is another pendant dungeon.
Yeah,
There's all this progression in the pendants.
thieves, man. It's always a pendant. And
Small heart or a piece of heart.
on.
Is what Digi's doing faster than I always do in Thieves Town? I think it might be.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to take notes.
And Murph's leaving that thieves town. For now, we're not gonna see him get those flippers. We are gonna see a dig
Yeah,
game, though.
it's a justifiable play in all honesty.
Yeah, it's again like pendant. And you've already dipped into one pendant dungeon, and it kind of hurts to go into another one.
Yeah. All right, so Digi's got 2 of the 4 non-dungeon items in Thieves Town. Looks like they're going all the way to the back. Honestly, it's pretty time-consuming to Death Warp here. It's a pretty easy dungeon. I kind of like this play too. Murph doesn't even want the money. 300 rupees. What do I care? I got 1240. Looks like while I wasn't looking, Eltriok picked up. Hey, thank you, Sheriff. Picking up the tempered sword here.
Nice. We're about to see Stumpy. Stumpy's got 50
Just
bucks.
got a 50.
Just can't get away from that money. We should be seeing a hype cave here now too.
Yeah. Here's the gold sword for Eltriok.
Is Eltriok gonna go into thieves though? That could really like cause some time loss.
Yeah. If the flippers matter.
Well, swamp is a crystal.
Yeah, they need it for crystals. But oh my god, and the Titan's Mid is in the back of Pendant Thieves Town.
Ooh.
Oh my. Digi is in a great position now, and they
Whoa.
don't even know it.
Hammer in the hype cave.
Hammer's in
And
Hype
Red
Cave.
Meringue,
Oh,
let's
baby.
go. Hype cave.
That red boomerang is gonna make all the
All of
difference.
it. Where are we gonna go now, Murph? Where are we going now? Man, not only was this an Aga seed, but we've had so many like required pendant dips,
Yeah,
like swamp.
every of the like last 10 runs I've done, like 7 have been Aga
Whoa.
seeds. I swear it's more common these days, or I'm just really unlucky. I am the one who rolled the seeds.
Oh,
So.
okay. I think Murph's heading up to Hera.
Yeah, that's interesting. We haven't seen Hera yet, but it's a good thing to do with the
Mhm.
hammer. So if you're a beginner to this game, you might not know. If you have the hook shot and the hammer, you can get into Tower of Hera that way. You don't need the mirror like you do in the vanilla game. So sometimes you're just looking everywhere for the mirror. You're not thinking about Hera, and it's in there.
It's a really easy one to forget about because like in the vanilla game, you don't see it from that side. You go up there, you want to go explore that way, but oh, there's these things blocking my way. I can't go this way. But when you get the hook shot and the hammer, then you can just reverse engineer it.
Ooh, Digi opting for Samaria strats on
Oh,
Blind, and
yeah.
it looks like they noticed which direction Blind's head went.
Murph,
That's how you can tell which way he's gonna go.
Murph's still skipping out on Spiral.
All right, Eltriok picking up the hammer.
Yeah, might actually do Spiral after just because that would be a little bit of a time sink to do that, then climb back up again. We'll see. We'll see.
Hey, thank you, ACMLM and Sheriff. Thanks whoever redeemed the stretch break. So Eltriok picking up the hammer now. What did I just do? I think I hit the wrong button. No, I turned it off. We're good.
Digital fully cleared. Well, I guess not fully cleared because they don't have the hammer, and they do have that
Yeah,
small
I didn't-
in their inventory,
I didn't-
So there's something in that chest, unless it's map compass, maybe.
Yeah. Unfortunately I didn't catch the very end of it. Looks like they're picking up the gold sword now. Eltriok maybe returning to Palace of Darkness in hopes that Helmasaur King has something. Oh no. This is the hookshot thing, right? Is Eltriok the only runner who didn't do that? No, he must have because he has the hookshot. I guess he just remembered that he abandoned
Yeah,
Catfish. You know, it really sucks to put Catfish off all game.
Yeah, that's
So-
one of those ones.
I can understand doing this just so it's not on your mind.
It's always like, if you have the mirror and you haven't done Zora, then it's at least like something that feels fine. But when you're just doing Catfish, it's rough.
Yeah.
Oh, Murph getting. Shot
So the
in
real
ball.
question is, does Digi want these 300 rupees? Looks like no. I didn't catch what Catfish had. I think it was like
It was
a
a
rupee, wasn't
rupee.
it? Yeah.
Murph keeps riding the line on the low health.
That's how you got to do it. Ooh, oh, I don't think he knows about the bonk strat to get on the other side.
I guess not.
Yeah, it is Adol from East. It does look a lot like Maxim, actually. I never noticed that. Looks like Eltriak, I guess, also heading to Hera. Hey, thanks, Sheriff. That's a pretty understandable thing to do when you pick up the hammer in this situation. Digi heading to Hype Cave. I remember this had something good. I guess that's hammer, right?
And red meringue. Very
Hammer.
important.
And red boomerang, yeah. Murph going to town on these pots.
Yeah. And yeah, all that's left is map and compass, so I don't even have to worry about doing the basement. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. You actually right-clicked your your
Yeah.
flutes to let people know that they're activated. It's not a habit I'm in.
Nah,
And it looks
I didn't
like
think about it until way after.
Moldorm's just got a piece of heart. You didn't? Then we're in the same boat. There are a lot of East games, Bowler Hat. Ooh, I think Eltriak may have recently learned Herapot. I'd be interested to see if we see
Oh
it.
yeah.
It's that setup that you linked me. I tried it out. It is not that tough. All right, are we seeing Herapot? I think we are. Ooh, this is exciting. Again, this is a brand new player.
Yeah, and fortunately, it doesn't seems like Murph did remember about Samaria now. That's exciting.
Beautiful. He pulls it off. Oh man, I kind of wasn't expecting to see a Herapot in like a total beginner seed, but here we go.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Digi's got the book. Thank you so much. Was that in? Do you know where that was?
It's got to be like Thieves Town, yeah. I did not pay attention.
Yeah,
to
this is the thing that Digi's done that no one
Okay,
else
and there's that
has.
Samaria for you, Murph.
Eltriak's got to be nervous. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, Bonus Lizard. How are you? Eltriak's got to be nervous seeing that small key. He doesn't know yet that the other non-dungeon item is on the boss, and it's a piece of heart.
Fortunately.
Looks like Digi may be heading up to Hera and also checking the Ether tablet, since they picked up the book
Yeah,
somewhere.
Digi's got the bonus of the Titansmiths too, so they can get Dark World.
Yeah.
And they can get
Yeah, are they the only runner that's picked up the Titansmiths so
because it was in
far?
Thieves. Bottle check.
Yeah, all the way in the back. Bottle check. What
Oh,
was
that's
it?
where the book is.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, like with the Hookshot Cave and the Super Bunny, that's like 6 extra checks for Digi.
Yeah, wow. Oh, this is the kind of routing you really want to... Then again, they didn't go into the Dark World, did they? They're going right for Hera, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think they're doing Spike Cave after or something? That would make some
Well,
sense.
since we don't have Mirror yet, so they'd have to save and quit and reclimb over here to do this, so they're probably gonna reverse.
Yeah. With that, you got a head on your shoulders there.
I was thinking about it earlier.
Okay. $50 on the tablet. Yeah, this is like not an official like ranked one or anything. It's sort of a test, so you haven't missed out on anything or anything like that, Bonus Lizard.
We got Murph and went right into desert as soon as I got that book. This is exciting.
Small key on the torch. See you, Bowler Hat.
I hope there's something in this dungeon for him. And it's not just like another pendant dungeon that they didn't even have to dip. The other ones
Yeah.
have stuff, but I don't know if it's gonna have anything.
I feel like Murph, being the kind of guy he is, he might just blindfold a pedestal. Thanks, Sheriff. I would do it. Eltriok, I think giving us our first look into Skull Woods, right?
Yes.
Wow, I've got like audiophile headphones on right now, and the Bombo spell sounds so cool on these. Looks like he's grabbing this to make sure that he doesn't get locked into a save and quit. Used to be that you would always fall into the first pit at the beginning of Skull Woods if you were going to do the front of it. But it is possible to soft lock now. They changed the key logic, that's not a free check.
Yeah.
He picked up the big key. I wonder if he knows the bomb jump. Looks like he's going to be bombing the wall.
Yeah, it seems like Murph is gonna be going into Thieves Town now. So he'll be able to get, it was Flippers and Titan's Mitts in there.
Digi picking up the Tower of Hera Crystal, which I guess Spin Cut, aha, Eltriok did too. Eltriok just changed his name. And I keep forgetting.
Oh, and Digi also finished Thieves Town, don't forget that.
Oh yeah, ooh. Oh, did someone read the tablet? Is it 3 bombs?
Yeah, pedestal was 3 bombs.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You know,
Murph,
tablet, pedestal, same
Murph's
thing.
going for skull.
Looks like Digi taking a peek into Turtle Rock on the way to Hookshot Cave, just so we know how to get in.
Yeah, makes sense.
Can't make very much progress in here without the fire rod, but it can be in the first chest. I wonder if they're gonna like play it safe and check just to be sure fire rod's not in there. Afraid I didn't catch what Eltriok's doing in Skull Woods.
Did you not
here.
catch what Eltriok just got out of that chest?
What was it?
Fire rod.
Fire rod.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh,
Yeah, hate this.
fire rod in Skull Woods. Digi heading down to Super Bunny Cave. This is 2 items here.
So they should be able to like full clear skull. I hope this doesn't lead either of them away from Thieves Town.
Yeah, that's a real possibility. And Ice Rod right by Turtle
It's
Rock.
always there.
Yeah. It is, yeah. I have a bad habit of going where Digi is really, really soon. As soon as I get Dark World access in the hookshot.
Oh yeah. It just seems right.
There's so many items. 4 items here in the hookshot cave. Nothing good so far.
What's awful is that first
Um,
check in the hookshot cave is technically just boots locked. If you have the boots, you can
Yep.
get it, and that could have the hookshot in it.
I've had a seed where the hookshot was right
That's
there.
so nasty.
Digi saving and quitting, but they're still ahead by a Titan's Mitt and an Ice Rod now.
Did Digi finish Armos when they went in there?
Wouldn't be shocked, honestly.
Because I know Murph hasn't gone back to finish Eastern yet.
Yeah, the trackers are,
Yeah. At this point, it's like more for my sake to make sure like I'm I'm keeping up with the rest of the
Oh,
race.
yeah.
Because I know Murph's only got 1 crystal, about to get 2, and Eltriok about to get 3.
Oh, we're finally seeing a Zora check. Yeah, Digi left Zora until he was in Logic, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, Eltriok getting dangerously low on HP here. I don't think he has a healing item either.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, he pulls it off. What a gamer. And it's the compass.
Wahoo! I think Fire Rod was the only thing in Skullwoods.
Yeah. Looks like King Zora had a 20.
And yet another good day for a scam. So, between all of our runners, what are we, like, we're really not looking for anything else, possibly Ether, depending on...
Well, Mirror, Swamp is a crystal.
That'd be a good one.
Looks like Digi's running right into Ice Palace. I've grown really fond of doing this play as soon as I can.
Does Digi...
Because I just learned a cool bug that lets you clip through a wall.
does Digi know how to do Icebreaker?
We're about to find out.
Oh, they don't have Fire Rod, though, so they're gonna be bombosing a lot of rooms.
Yeah, it's slow, but at least you're not likely to run out of MP doing this.
Okay, and then we got Skull Woods. Done for Murph and done for Eltree.
Ooh, I like this play. Skull Woods was the big crystal. So
yeah.
it's been Eltriox got both of them. He's going right to Pyramid Fairy. Really hoping that the Titan's Mid is here, which we know it's not, but it could be Mirror.
Could be. Could be Mirror. Could be.
Hey, thanks,
could
Sheriff.
be $20.
Digi getting a small key out of the first chest in ice. I'm so excited to see whether Digi is an icebreaker player. Looks like it, but I don't think they hit the switch in the top room. I thought you were supposed to do that.
So.
Are you supposed to do it?
Yes. I mean.
Well, we'll find out how they recover from
They
that.
do have Samaria, so I guess it does. I don't think it matters that much because you can just walk down the stairway and then put the Samaria block on the button anyway. But
like Digi having a little trouble with this setup. I learned recently I used a completely different pixel to set this up.
Really?
From most of the tutorials I see. Yeah. I think it's the sprite that I use. It's easier. Nice. Digi pulling off Icebreaker.
Nice.
Getting a big key for their troubles. So I think no non-dungeon items out of Ice Palace yet. It's got 3 in total, I want to say.
Murph's made his way into Thieves, so he's going to be he's got the flippers, and hopefully he'll go into the back and get the Titan's Mitts too.
Nice, yeah, let's hope. I feel like that might be where Eltriok is headed.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know why else he would hit this access point. Without the Titan's Mitt, they can't do the blacksmith or purple chest or anything.
Oh no, Murph save and quit out of Thieves Town.
Oh, that's gonna sting. It's understandable.
Oh, for sure. Like, we're already about an hour into this race, and I'm sure nerves are getting a little up there. And you just got...
All right, Digi coming up on... Wow, look at this quick swapping on the items. Digi coming up on their next chest.
Me with my quick swapping. Literally every time I go backwards on it. It's like, why go for one hit to the right when I can go 19 to the left?
Yeah, that's me too. Small key in the big chest.
Has there been anything in ice yet?
No, not yet.
Eltriok also heading into Thieves Town. Got their flippers. We'll see if they go into the back. Murph doing the flipper checks.
Interesting. I think Digi skipped the iced tea room, right? Maybe I just didn't see it. But they're going straight to Argus. You know, I'm watching 3 games at once. It's possible I just didn't see them do it.
True. Like, because Ice Palace goes fast when you Icebreaker.
Yeah. All right, Eltriok, I guess, heading toward the flippers. Oh, he already got
Bromide.
him. We'll see if he sticks around and gets the Titan's Mitt.
Looks like they're staying around for now. Yeah, I guess that's a 50-50 shot that this is not the map on Cold Stare.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and there was a shield on.
But it is the map.
Aw, there was a shield on the flipper checks in the waterfall ferry. The ever important shield. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't even put that on the tracker when when Digi did it like an hour
It's
ago.
like one of those things where it's like you can see it. It's not that big of an issue. Like half magic. I don't think. Oh no, it's right there on the tracker. Never mind. This track.
So
never
I
mind.
guess
Some trackers will, like,
we could be pretty close to go mode here. We need mirror. We know where Ice Rod is, but not everybody's got it.
Yeah, but generally,
And
I think it's
possible that we need the ether tablet.
I think it's a safe
Sorry,
that
Medallion.
tries to get to like Turtle Rock and Dark Death Mountain. They'll probably go into Hookshot Cave first.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Super Bunny, because that's where the Ice Rod actually was.
The question is, would they be nervous about doing that instead of, cleaning up all these overworld checks that they've left around? I think everybody has done Catfish by now, but I would be worried about things like King's Tomb, you know?
Oh yeah, that's something digital bases can do. Unfortunately, they have to Icebreaker again to get that T.
And they nailed it first try this time.
Where are you going there? Oh, you got Dead Rock.
He just wants a cross. I hate these enemies.
They're the most annoying thing.
This is another one of those things that you watch like a vanilla speedrunner, and they never seem to have all that much trouble with the dead rocks, and I just get owned by them every single time.
Yeah, it's like they're already annoying on their own, but that part in particular, when you've also got all of the like rocks falling down on you. I think we're gonna see a TR play from Murph. Oh wait, no, we can't because we don't have the Titans mitts. Where are you going, Murph? Might be doing the tablet.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing the tablet. I do it too. I have about a 50% success rate on calling the tablets tablets.
Yeah.
Instead of medallions or pedestals or something.
I do gotta say, I like the bubblegum pink Ice Palace.
I want to see this Waffle House highlight. I'm not familiar with this.
What?
Oh, ACMLM was saying that vanilla runners do have trouble with dead
Okay.
rocks sometimes. Which makes me feel a little
Waffle
better.
House highlight. Trying to think what Murph can do right now. I guess you can finish Palace of Darkness.
And that might be what he's going for. Wow.
Is it faster to do that and then instead of looting to 5?
I have no idea.
It could be about the same, honestly. I don't know.
I feel like fluting to 5 is faster, but... Ooh, Eltriok showing off the spin speed. That's not a very difficult trick, to be perfectly honest with you, but it's one of the more fun ones to pull off.
I've never like looked up how to actually do it. I just see people, like,
You just item dash with the hook shot.
oh, okay.
It's not that bad.
I just see people like.
We're finally seeing what's in Spike Cave. This has been on my mind all day. Meanwhile, Digi heading for Misery Mire.
Murph going back.
I think that actually was Ether, wasn't it? To get into Misery
Bombos.
Mire? Bombos, okay. So that makes Mirror our go mode item, although Digi doesn't know that. I think they still haven't found the fire rod.
Murph still hasn't gotten that extra small key from the very front of.
Yeah.
From the very.
You know, Eltriok dipped into Thieves Town, but I'm looking at his menu and he still has the power glove.
Oh no.
This is a great position for Digi to be in.
It's just time.
All right, Eltriok picking up the book.
It's just time that Digi's gaining on them, having all the extra checks out of the way. I've done this too, Murph. I like make my way to the back of pod and realize that I'm like one key short and I need to go back and like find where I left that key.
It's a lesson we all learn. Hey, thanks to Wang, man. You gotta hydrate, G-Pool.
On it.
Thanks, Sheriff.
You just get so excited you have.
I don't think anyone's finished pod yet. This is our right. This is our first one. Looks like Murph finally realizing that he needs that small key in the first room.
Unfortunately.
Ooh, can he? Yeah, all right.
I don't think he realized.
Looks like he will be going back for it and not saving and quitting.
Yeah, I don't think he realized that he skipped that one in the.
Mirrors in Misery Mire of all places. Digi picks up mirrors, so Digi is one fire rod away from go mode.
And once they head over to Skull Woods, that's gonna be where they find it. It'll be interesting to see if they.
Oh, being in go mode before even starting Turtle Rock is so nice.
You just have to find. I mean, like it depends on how nice the big key is and the other keys.
Yeah.
Sometimes you end up just still doing TR like normal.
Eltriok picking up his 50 rupees here. Meanwhile, I think Murph doesn't realize where that key he's missing was.
I don't think so. He's checking the back again, but there's nothing you're gonna be able to do back here, I'm afraid.
Unless he's stranded the dark chests or something. Yeah, he looks confused to me. Digi picking up a small key. I think they're still looking for the big key. Looks like they're heading to the cutscene
chest. Let's go.
Yeah, Doro, have you not gotten there yet?
I thought that he was setting up for a death warp to go back to the front, but I think he's double checking his bases again. Just to be sure.
Yeah, that's smart. And then if this is probably now he'll take the death warp. No, it looks like he's saving and quitting.
Aww. Yeah, it's because pod is a maze. There's so much stuff to keep track of in there.
Luckily for him, we know that that's not where he needs to go to get go mode. So.
Yeah, it's just you hate to see the time wasted.
Now, I don't know which of these runners are capable of Silverless. I know for sure Eltriok is. No word on Murph. I'm gonna guess Digital Basic knows how. They're kind of putting on a show this race, but
yeah, if they've learned like Icebreaker and stuff, they've probably looked into that.
Silverless, yeah.
And we've got Gold Sword, so it won't be like that painful. Yeah, Murph is not too sure where to go right now.
Yeah.
Well, looks like Eltriok's gonna give us a full clear of desert, I believe. I know Murph just bailed on that one. Did not check the chest or the back. Yeah, I think we're gonna get that Thieves Town back from Murph now. Either that.
I feel like.
No, I think.
Digi must be looking for silvers because they have the big key.
Okay. Or they're still looking for their fire rod.
Oh right, they don't know about the fire rod.
They're not in go mode just yet.
Yeah.
So it's still totally up in the air. It could be anybody's race, just depending on like how long Digi puts off Skullwood.
It really could, couldn't it? When you've got Hammer, you've got Mirror, which no one else has. You've got the Titan's mitts. You can go absolutely anywhere looking for that fire rod.
You might even see the first chest of Turtle Rock.
Yeah. But you got to think, right? You find that mirror. I might start to feel ahead when I found that, making kind of a gutsy play here in Misery Mire. And then mirrors there, I'd be like, no one else has this, you know?
Yeah, after having to go through a full pendant dungeon to get the mitts to even get there.
Yeah, so then you might start thinking, well, I'm ahead with this mirror, I've got to use it, right?
Yeah.
Did Eltriok pick up the cape at some point? Looks like it. Was that in desert? Do you know?
I do not know where the cape came from. All I know is Murph hasn't seen it yet. Murph's finally hitting the back of thieves, so they'll have a.
Nice. So Murph will actually be beating Eltriok to the Titans mid. That's pretty big.
And I don't think like anything else except for maybe silvers or like maybe half magic, just something to help out. Could be on.
Looks like Digi farming these blobs for hearts.
That's fair. Vitreous
With the hook
is,
shot glitch that you told me about.
Oh, I love the hook shot glitch. When it works, you feel so cool, even though it's just totally RNG.
Oh yeah, Palace of Darkness and both kind.
Okay, so yeah, and we're about to see our Titans mitts. There we go. It looks like at this point, he's just gonna clear out the rest of thieves. I don't think anything else was in here. Oh, never mind. Save and quit.
Yeah, he might be gambling on nothing, but I think that might have been all of the non-dungeon items.
Yeah, I think so. Eltriok going. Oh,
Turning in the green pendant. Be funny if this was silvers.
Yeah, where are you going? You've got a lot you could do now.
Yeah. That's gotta feel good to finally find those Titans mitts.
Oh, do you think
Looks like an Ice Palace play.
Okay. You think Digital's gonna go to Swamp right away?
Wouldn't be a bad call.
Pretty item dense, full clearable.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're the commentators, so we know that the fire rod's not there.
I'm just trying.
We'll see what they decide to do.
I'm just trying to. Oh yeah, now you can do checkerboard. Good job.
Oh, escape from the pyramid super bomb. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Eltriok might be the only one who finds that.
Now we get to find out if Murph can do Icebreaker.
Murph is an Ice Palace bomb jump kind of player. I actually know
that's
that.
Right. He was practicing that in the beginning. I remember he said something like, "If I can't do the bomb jump, I don't know how to do this dungeon."
Yeah, Doro, the super bomb unlocks when you get the 5th and 6th crystals, which for convenience in the randomizer are red. They're all the same color in the base game.
Oh, hi, Doro. How are you doing?
She won apparently. She beat Ganon.
You beat Ganon. Good job.
Doro, having never played the base game before, just did a randomizer. And if you know randomizer, you're gonna laugh. She had to do hammer blind. Having never played the game before. I didn't see what took Murph out just
Penguin.
now. Oh yeah, they'll do that.
That'll do it. Alright, we're going back in. Going back
Yeah, Digi checking desert. I don't know if that's for silvers or what, and then fluting. Oh, we've been over this. They're still looking for the ice or the fire rod. You called it. I think they're heading right down to Swamp Palace. This means Murph and Eltriok are still in it.
Eltriok's about to get the Titans mitts too, so could be anybody's game. I'm not too worried about like an ice rod hunt. I feel like Turtle Rock's item dance, plus they'll be able to go do hookshot cave, so I don't think they're gonna put that off for too long.
I would put it off, but this is this is why I'm not like an amazing player.
There we go. Pen Gators have been all taken care of. Those ice physics though, they're brutal. Oh, Icebreaker.
Does he know how to do this? Is he just guessing? Or does he know how?
I don't know. He might just be guessing.
I wonder if he's just tabbing out, looking up a guide.
He might feel behind after doing all those checks, so just like learning on the fly. Yeah, Greffery said it best. I mean, hey, more power to him. That's what I did in my last.
Yeah, I'd be feeling behind in his position too, but he's got Fire Rod, he's got Titan's Mitts. He's actually in quite good shape here.
Yeah, honestly.
I guess Eltriok, based on where he is in the dungeon, must have picked up his Titan's Mitt. I haven't seen him yet, but I'll mark him off when I do.
Yeah, they were in the bomb.
The top, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Eltriok picked up Titan's Mitt.
Incredible.
Meanwhile, Digi's already in the swamp. I missed what was in the beginning of it.
Yeah, it's probably nothing important. Okay. Oh, no, he's going back in. Forgot that you.
Oh, is there a bonk setup for this?
Interesting.
I don't think he realizes that you have to hold down right as you release the sword slash. That's the purpose of it. So you don't actually hit right and then down right the next frame, or the other way.
That's the worst. Like going too far in the doorway. And there was just 20. It was just 20 rupees in that chest. So that was something that Digital Basic did put off, but it's not going to hurt him. It might be something we see him go back and check for.
Yeah.
I
Speaking of Digital Basic, they're coming up on, I think, the second chest of Swamp
Yes.
Palace. We've talked about this a little bit. I actually don't remember whether they are a diver down player or they might just gamble on nothing important being in the left side. Looks like ether tablets there in case they needed that.
There we go.
Here we go. So if Digi floods the key, then they're going to do diver down. Looks like we're not going to see it.
Not today.
I remember when Spooky Meyer was new. That was exciting. 12 whole seconds. Everybody was like, I have to go run again. It's like Eltriok cleaning up Thieves Town.
Yep, we're getting that full clear. Oh, no bomb jump from Murph. Just gonna be doing,
Oh, the old-fashioned way. I'll be damned.
at the very least, he's got Samaria, so he doesn't have to, like, loop back around just to, like, flip the...
Just good old honest country video gaming.
Oh, are you going back to set it up?
Maybe, yeah, okay.
Guess so.
Maybe he just wanted a few hearts
True.
before he did it, in case he
Yeah.
missed it. That's just pretty smart, actually.
Yeah.
I wish I'd thought of that. All right, Digi coming up on the two left side chests. Meanwhile, Eltriok maybe making the Turtle Rock place, so he'll be picking up the Ice Rod.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a lot.
unfortunate.
Looks like Eltriok's also doing the Turtle Rock check. I guess I should
Has there been any...
rather than picking up the big rock at the bottom of Death Mountain.
Has there been anything of worth in Swamp so far?
I don't know. I keep looking away. Digi could have like silvers for all I know, and like Cane of Burna or something.
I mean, like I'm only in charge of doing one, so I don't feel too in trouble. You got to keep track of 2 trackers.
Yeah, I'm not doing a great job either. Looks like Digi must not have the big key because they walked right by the big chest. That or they have all the non-dungeon items, I suppose.
Probably not, because there's still like 4 checks back here.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure it's possible to have everything yet. Just haven't been that many chests since there are like 4 in the back.
So big key's probably back here. That's the worst when you get big key in the back. Because then you're just like, oh, do I go back? Do I go back and like get it? I don't know. I think we've only found 1 bottle too, so it's not...
Digi has 2. It has at least
Okay.
2. Digi's got 3.
Incredible.
That's like the opposite of the commentator's curse. The commentator's gift.
Yeah, you got him some red goo.
Ew. Don't put it that way.
Okay, we're trying the bomb jump again. We'll see how Murph can handle it. I know they can do this. They were practicing quite a bit.
Yeah, he was doing it. Looks like he's got it.
There we go.
Oh, and Eltriox got the ice rod. I'm getting nervous.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
wonder if Eltriok...
I don't know who's hitting go mode first.
Yeah, we just need that mirror, which is in Meyer. And Eltriok will be in go. No fire rod to do the quick kill on Argus. So sad.
Yeah. Oh no. Argus dropped the big
Oh,
key. I haven't been keeping track of the non-dungeon items, but Digi might be tempted to go back into Swamp to pick up the big chest.
Well, when you're only looking for one item, you kind of just like really want to cover your...
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is a bad play. We only know that it's not right because we have the benefit of watching all these streams at once. Look at that dash through the first room. I wish I could do that. I always mess it up.
Yeah, like when you're this far in the race, you only need one more item. And, like leaving it behind, especially knowing with Swamp, you have to go and reset up your mirror warp and all that stuff. It's really hard to leave it behind.
Murph's back into the back of Ice Palace here.
Let's go. And again, we know there's like nothing super valuable here in Ice Palace other than the crystal itself, but Murph's still looking for mirror and ice rod.
Oh, Digi-fluting to 3. I think they're coming up in the fire rod.
Oh. This could be big.
Could be. Oh, and they're spin speeding too.
Oh no.
I love seeing spin speed.
I hate that stupid room in Ice Palace with the fire bar chest. I always fall off the sides.
Eltriox setting up Icebreaker, and again, I'm not totally sure he did the switch in the middle.
And I just found out Shovel was in Ice Palace. That's an interesting one.
Shovel was in Ice Palace. Okay,
Yeah, it looks like Digital's doing Skullwoods front first, it looks like.
Sorry, which of the runners has the shovel? I didn't
Murph.
catch that. Murph, okay.
Yeah, so I think all Digital has left is just Skullwoods, and oh, they're leaving?
Oh, they just wanted to check like the time efficient part of it and not commit to the back of it, which is where the fire rod is.
No, the fire rod was in like the front, like, you know, where you drop down in the room with all the party gibdos.
Right, yeah, not the back, the like.
That's
what I meant. I'm sorry.
I guess they're gonna do like.
Oh, but now they're going for
chain.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do the world tour and Cave 45. This is what I mean. You get the mirror, you start to think, if I'm the only one who's got this, you know. This is exciting. I can't tell who's ahead now.
Honestly, because like Digital only has like Skullwoods and TR and then the tower, but until they get that fire rod, there's a lot of places they can go. Whereas all of our other runners have the fire rod, so once they get into Mire and get that mirror, like Eltrok's already got the ice rod, so once they get the mirror, then they'll be in go mode.
Yeah, he's done once he gets the mirror. Shout out to Eltriok, literally the newest player in this race. So far showing off the most tech with the Herapot, now the Icebreaker.
Oh, yeah. They'll get to go mode Swamp. They don't have to do any of the Smith Chain stuff. So nice.
Ooh, but the Smith Chain does have silvers.
Oh, okay.
That's something.
This is a great first seed for your league.
It really is.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe I get to sit here and watch all these and commentate on everybody. Yeah, I just saw Eltrock did not do the pegs because the... Oh, wait. Did they do the pegs? I don't know. Don't worry about me. I don't know how to do Ice Palace. Don't worry about me. Okay, but I think Murph's already cleared out everything. Shovel was the only thing in value there. Gonna go fight the boss. And have an, in general, good day.
I don't care for this boss. I always mess it
Yeah,
up.
Cold Stairs, something else.
Now everyone has shovel. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, Digi, I guess, finished Ice Palace,
They did.
right?
They had to
Man.
go back and get the last check.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And they did Swamp Palace. Wow, look at
Yeah, I think Murph's...
Digi. I think they did
Oh.
Eastern too.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, smart call. This is a really painful, time-consuming depth to take.
Oh, for sure. It takes so long to navigate through Ice Palace. Even if you know how to, like, Icebreaker and stuff, if you have to go all the way to the back again, that's a huge loss. Hurts not having powder, though. That is, like, my favorite. When all these later dungeons have so many anti-fairies, you could just pop one whenever you need one.
Does Eltriok have a blue potion? Is he thinking about this? Murph burning down.
I don't know.
Oh no, he was 1 pip short. Oh, Bombos would have been fine, but I'm not sure he knows that works.
Oh, no. That's...
Oh.
Did you know that there's...
Hey, Hexagon Witch.
If you, like...
Sorry.
I forget the whole setup around it, but it's like you put a bomb down, you throw your blue boomerang or something like that, and you can just like start spamming some Aria to get magic back.
No, that sounds really
Yeah,
convenient. I should look that up.
I don't know if it's like quote unquote legal in the randomizer.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, like I saw it in a stream the other day. They just like started like fucking around with all the different items, and then his magic bar started going back up. I was like, excuse me? Where was this?
All right, Eltriok finishing up Thieves Town. Thieves Town, you know, the Thieves Town that's made of ice in
Murph
the
just-
water? That one?
It's like maybe they'll go check somewhere else for that mirror, maybe. Probably gonna get a King's Tomb chest here.
Yeah.
Maybe not. That's fine. Oh, okay, he's buying potions. That's smart. You got all the money in the world, go for it.
Yeah.
Well, did you see how like the item, the 10 arrows like despawns for a second when you're buying an item?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Okay, and I just learned that he's got 2 bots.
Digi, I wonder,
Okay, yeah, we're going.
starting Meyer but bailing on it. I thought maybe they were setting up Spooky Meyer, but I guess they don't have the fire rods, so.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, Murph's gonna go back into ice. Eltrock's going into Mire for the first time.
Oh, of course. This is a Desert Palace play. That
yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah.
sense.
Man, this is getting intense.
It is. I don't know who's in the lead anymore. It was definitely Digi for a long time, but
Yeah, I think like because this will
Yeah.
be go mode once you get that mirror. So just think how quickly Eltriok can do swamp and a TR.
yeah, oof, things are looking real good for Eltriok here.
And we'll see what Murph does once they get the Ice Palace crystal. We'll see where he wants to go then. He's got plenty of safeties now though, so I'm sure he'll be fine this time around. It's just
Mhm.
super unfortunate that he ran out of magic.
Yeah. Hey, thanks,
I
Sheriff.
feel like not a lot of people know that like Bombos will melt Cold Stare's shell.
Yeah. Ooh, Digi taking out Lambola super quick with the silvers. Remind me, I think the Eltriok picked up the mirror, right? I think that's Eltriok at go mode. No, here he goes. It's in this chest,
The
I
mirror's
think.
on like the bridge chest.
Is it this
Mhm.
one? 1:30:12, and I don't know about the racers who aren't streaming, but of the three on the big screen, Eltriok is the first to enter go mode. Oh my god. This is his game to lose now.
Yeah, what a turn! Like, it seemed like Digi had such a commanding lead, but just one
Yeah.
thing can just go and like mess up everything. And they're in the Dark World too, so they're gonna go into Pod before they go back over there. Gonna grab that green pendant check from Sahasrara, then do the rest of Pod. Whereas Eltrok just has to find whatever.
I think this was a 50, right? On Sahasrara? No, a 20 even.
Yeah, I did not pay too much attention to Myers, so I'm not sure what all they've got besides.
Yeah, I don't remember where the big key is. I guess Eltriok must have it. My guess is he's looking for the silvers, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure what Murph's got going on. They just
Oh, he was chatting. He is thinking he might forfeit based on all the mistakes he made. I did let him know the race is closer than he might think. But obviously, if he doesn't want to play it out, that's totally
yeah,
fine.
understandable. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Oh,
Yeah, ACMLM, that's been my experience with it too. I used to be pretty aggressive about putting it off.
yeah. Skullwoods is such like an awkward dungeon for only 2 checks.
Oh, big key. Thank you, Petri Cottontail.
Okay, so it is in the big key chest. That's to be expected.
Eltriok didn't pick up the full MP restore under the pot. I'm not sure this is enough magic. He's gonna run out. Does he have a potion?
Oh,
Does he know how to recover from this? This is a tricky one.
you just gotta go downstairs and you'll be fine.
Oh, Murph.
Murph is.
Where is he heading? This looks like the whole, like, yeah, Purple Chest World Tour and everything. Meanwhile, Digi clearing out Pendant Pod.
Yeah, because like mirror could be in like any of these checks technically.
Yep.
There's a. Oh, well, you got your magic back. Where's Eltriok heading?
Swamp Palace.
Oh, but Myers a crystal.
Did he not finish Meyer?
No, he just left because he had magic in the torture room.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he was like, fine, I'll come back later. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I guess. So like,
Hey, thank you, Greffer. You have a good night.
so getting to go mode swamp is real nice. All the keys you need are just right out there for you. You just grab them and go.
Yeah, Murph doing the world tour, which means he is just about to get silvers. I think that's what he's dashing toward right now.
Yeah, that was on Smith.
Meanwhile, Eltriot getting ready to show us a Go mode swamp.
You love to see it.
He is a newer runner, so it's going to be interesting to see whether he takes full advantage of the fact that he basically doesn't have to do any of this dungeon.
Yeah, I want to see him just go straight to the back and maybe check some of the side checks on the way, just for like the possibility of. Okay, yeah, he's already skipping the front check up there, so good on you, Eltriot. Might like pick up some things on the way just for maybe silvers or something, but he doesn't seem too worried about it.
The nice thing about learning Silverlist, so I guess Digi never did do Catfish because they're heading there now. This could be good.
I don't think they did,
because there's some logic to going to Skull Woods after this. If, for example, but they did all of the walk over there.
We had a
interesting. We'll have to see what their next play is.
That's one extra safety for you, Murph.
Yeah, that thought occurred to me too, ACMLM. That's always a real downer. Oh, spin speed. I think
they
they're
were
doing
thinking
it.
about going up to the mountain. I saw him hovering over one. Murph's heading into Meyer, so he'll be able to get his mirror.
Oh, he's got his mirror. Hell yeah.
Yeah, technically he won't be in Go mode yet because he still needs to get Ice Rod, but that's right next to TR.
Yeah. Eltriot. Oh, that's a good chest to check. Just happens to pick up a red potion, probably looking for silvers. Yeah. He knows he has everything he needs.
Yeah, because like you don't lose time on that check. You just push a block.
This time around, Baxter Crook, I really don't know. Eltriot is definitely the least experienced these runners, but he's been working very, very hard at it. He's actually in the lead right now.
Yeah, he was the first one to reach Go mode, though Digital Basic is about to hit that, and then Eltriot still has to finish up Meyer, but...
There we go, Digital Basic in Go mode, and has completed Meyer.
Yeah, 137.20 for Digital Basic Go mode. That was like,
I feel Digi might be in the lead now, right? Because I'm pretty sure they did do Eastern. I just forgot to mark.
They did. I'm pretty sure.
Digi quit using the shoulder buttons in menus so I can see how many crystals you have. Ooh, is Eltriot? No, of course the Eltriot's not going to chase the big
No, not
key.
at all.
Right, so Eltriot needs to...
And then rush TR. So I think Digital Basic, like, assuming everything goes right for both of our runners here, like on this Go mode race, Digital Basic would get into GT just a little bit sooner, but depending on GT roading, still anybody's game. Who knows? Murph could...
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's never over until it's over. Yeah, Eltriot going right back into 6. Doing that Misery Mire.
Hey, thank you, Sheriff Ram.
Still, like, for this race, like, it's been a nuts seed, so everyone has done a really good job trying to keep track of everything that's gone on. Like, Aga required, 2 pendant dungeons had required items in them. Just real brutal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that Mothula is very nice. I like that color scheme.
Murph. Yeah, I think Murph, if he doesn't have the mirror, he's about to pick it up. Probably he's got it.
Oh, yeah. Oops. I was watching
This tracking while commentating is so hard. I knew it would be,
Yeah,
but
I got caught up watching
all
them
right.
off.
And Digi wrapping up Skull Woods. I think even though the tracker says they haven't done Eastern, they have, which would mean that they are Turtle Rock away from Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, we'll see if they flute to 1 or if they flute to 5, but I'm pretty positive they did Eastern. Yeah, they
Fluting to 1, all right.
Yeah, they definitely would have like checked that while they were hunting Fire Rod.
Yeah.
So we are.
Hey, right click Murph's bow. It's a little counterintuitive how you do silvers
right.
in this. Eltriok picking up the big key, so now he is good to go.
Got the big key. Murph's about to get the big key.
Digi stocking up on blue potions. Good call. That's something I would forget to do until it's too
Honestly.
late. I feel the bigger part of Digi's lead at this point is actually the silvers.
That's true.
It's not even the progression that they have over Eltriok.
Yeah, like they both.
Even if you can do silverless, it's faster to use the
Yeah.
arrows.
Yeah, because they both have gold swords, so neither of them's got like that over the other.
Yeah.
I wonder. I imagine Murph's gonna go into swamp after this one too, but I wonder if they're going to be like full clearing it still on that ice rod hunt. Hey, we got 200.
Hey, thank
right
you,
now.
Sheriff.
We got Digital about to head into TR. Gonna be able to go mode it, but just depending on how nice TR is, that can only save us so much time.
Yeah, the tricky thing here is you need to be 1 key ahead when you get to the laser bridge. And for that to happen, you need an early big key, which it feels like you usually get. There might be a logical reason that has to be the case. So probably in these first 2 rooms, we're going to see big key if we haven't already. Wow, I don't know what Eltriok did, but
Oh yeah,
the eyeballs are all dead already.
It's, gold swords with the
What did he do? Was
Use
it
the cape.
Oh, okay, the dash strats? Yeah, that's really fun.
Yeah, having that.
Okay, Digi picking up 2 small keys. That's good.
So, Eltriok's gonna be right on his tail, heading up there. All that he's got left is TR.
Oh, looks like they're doing this chest last. Okay, so pretty good odds now that this is going to be a quick TR. As long as they know to steal the key, which, given Digi's level of play, I'm sure is not going to be an issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and those silvers making Vidi just like a walk in the park. Now we got Misery Mire done for Murph.
Nice. Oh yeah, and of course for Eltriok. Eltriok taking a slightly slower path up to Turtle Rock, but not one where you don't have to deal with anywhere near as many dead rocks.
Yeah. So true.
I think it's slower.
I guess it depends. Like, I'm assuming Eltriok already opened TR, so hopefully that's the case. Or else they just have to
Does
mirror.
Eltriok know?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay, no, never mind. You can just use the pair.
Digi picking up and stealing the key, so
Just
they could. Hey, thanks, Sheriff. They could end up 1 key ahead when they get to Laser Bridge. That's the main benefit of go moding Turtle Rock, is you can skip that.
Yeah, because like I doubt he's gonna go out of his way for like I don't know, half magic or something.
Yeah.
It's like you got silvers, you got gold sword. I mean, I think we're all still on green mail, so I mean maybe hunt for some extra security.
Looks like they threw the rock just shy of the bombable wall. If I had a nickel for every time I did that, I'd have $1 billion. Oh, the big chest has the bug catching net. That's what you want to see 2 hours
Let's
in.
go. Okay, looks like Murph is setting up for swamp.
Thank you, Sheriff. All right, moment of truth. This is a small key we don't have to see. It is. Digi can skip the laser bridge. They're going to be in Ganon's tower before we know it.
Yeah, we're really coming up on it.
And Eltriok, what, a minute or two behind
Yeah,
tops?
so like still like GT routing could make the whole difference here.
Yeah, or God forbid a Ganon fall. Oh, why'd I bring that up? Hey, thanks, Sheriff. I've cursed everybody. Hey, hydrate real quick.
Okay,
G-Pool.
I'm so thirsty. Thank you, chat, for allowing me to hydrate.
Eltriok picking up those 2 small keys.
I hate that roller room. I always like try to do like a hookshot invulnerability or something in there, and it never works out for me.
I'm on a hot streak with that room. I never, ever, ever hit it, and then I've hit it like 5 runs in a row. So I'm just waiting for the pendulum to swing the other way, and then I can like die in there 5 times.
Having a little song and dance with the pokey there.
God, these things are so scary. If you weren't aware, these enemies, I think, might be the most damaging enemies in the game. They're definitely the most damaging basic enemies. If it's not them, it's Lionels.
Yeah, one of.
All right, here we go. Digi remembering to swap to the fire rod before the left head starts exploding.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know they're a vet.
You gotta love Gold Sword Trinex. Just 3 slashes on each head. So good. And it looks like Murph is gonna be full clearing swamp, or at least like doing some checks on the way. They still don't know where that ice rod is. That's all they need for go mode. And just like that, Trinex is down in the blink of an eye. Didn't even get to flash his tum-tum.
Oh yeah, I guess we could have been checking the agonyms on these
I
trackers
checked
too.
mine.
Well, you could have let me know to do that, so I didn't embarrass myself. Eltriok. Looks like he knew to steal the key. That's an easy thing to forget if you're new.
Yeah. Eltriok has really been like showing off a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, that Pokey didn't want to play too nice.
All right. You got to start guessing numbers between 1 and 22. I think it's 22, right?
1 and 22, chat. Put your number in the chat. Win bragging rights.
Yeah, win nothing. 17, 7, 1, 19. I can't keep track of all these.
What are the odds? Both Eltriok and Digital Basic messed up the bomb throw there on that wall.
Like Digi going left side first.
What are you guessing, 11?
11, always.
I'll do 13.
Cane of Burna. Oh, and they want it. They're picking it up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cane of Burna is actually a pretty big help on Ganon himself, so.
Yeah, because they don't have
Hey DS, congratulations.
They don't have the cape.
Yeah. All right, so that was check 1. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Already menuing to mirror just in case it's in this one. Are they going to do right side now? No, it doesn't look like it.
They would have just mirrored. It looks like we're going to get full left, which makes sense. Overall, it's still more item dense.
Yeah.
Okay, we did not get to see a diver down from Murph, unfortunately.
And the mirror shield.
Nice.
I've already lost count. I think that was
That's
6,
6.
right?
I'm sure Eltriok will get through Trinex just as quickly, and he'll be inside a GT soon enough. Still no silvers on that though, so this is like a really decisive match. Okay, check number 7 for Digital Basic coming up. Look at number 7.
Yeah.
We'll get him next time.
Like they're not BMing the game by leaving bombs everywhere. That's what I do. They despawn when you teleport. It looks funny.
Oh yeah, and we got a 8, 9, 10, 11 coming up.
Here comes
You better pray
8.
they check the correct
9,
checks.
10, 11. Nope, not this
Not
time.
this time.
I've gotten that right so many times, which I think is just a function of the fact that I've watched so many of these.
I mean, like 11's perfectly in the middle. It's really
Yeah, that's how statistics works.
Yeah. I think
Oh, Digi racing along the bottom wall. Hell yeah, thank you, Sheriff. Bonking. Oh my god, I'm jealous. I missed that the last 2 times I did
yeah,
this.
it's like it's so tight, and you just got that tiny little gap there.
All right, Digi down to Bob's chest here for check 12.
And then 13 through 15 will be right behind Armos. I love doing that skip, just bonking over that whole
Yeah.
secret little.
Oh, it was 12.
Oh.
Okay. Digi's ready to
Digi's
go.
ready to go. No ice, Armos. So sad. And Eltriok just finished up TR. So, you know, if they go right side first, that'll be a little bit of a time save.
Yeah. This kind of feels like Digi's race to lose at this point, but
Yeah, you never know. Again, GT fall could even die to the gauntlet. I don't think any of these
Yeah.
runners are gonna have to worry about it too much, but it's always a possibility. They don't call it the
Yeah.
gauntlet for nothing. You got that beautiful mirror shield to block those laser blasts.
thanks, Sheriff.
Where are you going, Murph? Right back down. Okay. I think Murph's a little lost in the back of swamp. It's a good.
Yeah, it's
Doors
easy to
here.
do. Ah, Eltriok not finding the key.
Oh, yeah, looks like they're gonna go left. Oh, yeah,
He wants the cane and burn it too.
of course.
If you're nervous and it is one really quick bonk away, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Like Eltriok does have the cape, so I guess it's just a little bit more for flavor. I don't know.
Well, it's more MP efficient, the cane and
That's
burn.
true. That is true. Last thing you want to do is run out of MP while you're fighting Ganon. No half magic this seed, so that is something we'll have to look out for, especially if they're using Fire Rod to keep the torches lit.
Yeah. Digi setting up for the silver arrow, huh? Not the conventional setup where you bonk off the door, but it looks like it should work.
Yeah, I can see. I think the Moldorms or Landmos can like start the fight in different spots, so it's just kind of like luck of the draw, I think.
Ooh, I love this. Eltriok's doing my favorite, the
Oh.
blue boomerang
Let's
strats.
go, Blue Boomerang.
Yeah, I'm not sure he knows the hook shot part of it though.
That's fine.
I got excited for a second. It's not a very tough strat, but it's one of my favorites. It just looks awesome.
Sometimes they just.
Oh, Digi getting through the whiz ropes in one
That's
cycle.
so good.
Oh, that's that mirror shield.
Mhm. Yeah, no, the gauntlet is not giving Digi any trouble.
DS, what's up? Is Digital Basic is in a pretty good position here. We'll have to burn one of these blue potions.
Yeah, hope you don't need that later. You still got a red potion, you'll be fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
And then there's that magic refill right in here.
Eltriok, one chest away from the big key now.
You just need to make your way through the rest of this little warp puzzle, and then you...
Here's the question: if you're Digi, do you start checking these chests now, hoping for half magic?
Maybe. Like, it's...
It looks like they did.
You're not losing that much time. And again, could want like a tunic too. Ganon hurts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the one tunic was cape locked, and of course cape was on the pyramid bomb, so no half magic today.
I'm a little
though.
surprised that Digi didn't check pyramid when they were hunting for the fire rod.
Probably the next thing on their mind after after Skull
Skull's
Woods.
dead.
Blink and you miss it. There goes Moldorm. Last chance at half magic for Digi.
Okay,
Nope.
and Eldritch just got the big key, so they're making their way up. Murph is head.
I hate the Aghanim overworld so much.
Check these, I'm sorry. I guess either Ice or Eastern.
Hey, Plush Mayhem, thank you for the raid. You're getting here at the very end of a really exciting
It
race.
has been really exciting.
So, to catch you up really quickly, Digital Basic is like maybe a couple minutes ahead.
Yeah, just
And this is right at the end.
so it
Hey Raiders, what was going on the Plush Mayhem channel?
it's still anybody's game, just depending on how the rest of this tower and the Ganon fight work out. I think Murph.
What is this? One more hit for Aghanim too, I think. Yeah. Oh,
One more.
How about that?
One more.
And you thought I couldn't count.
Okay, yeah, Murph's hitting up Gary's lunchbox. I'm pretty sure Digital already did that one. I'm not too sure. Don't remember.
Yeah, Digi did it. I don't remember what
Probably
it
just
was.
rupees.
Spin Cut making a safe play and going into the bonk room here to pick up the full magic refill and the 2 fairies. Doesn't need the magic though. Honestly, props to him for not picking it up. I would have just out of force of habit. All right. Digi starting Ganon at just under 2 hours. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ganon's now ready to transition to phase 3 as soon as he teleports.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure they know that because they just keep
those
wailing
bats
on him.
hurt.
Yeah, they hurt. They've got green armor right now, so
Using that red potion already. So this is generally like the hardest part of the
Ooh.
fight, though. Once you get past like fire bats, which looks like they did with that gold sword, as long as you
Yeah.
don't fall, I think Digital.
why would you
Yeah.
say that?
They'll be fine. I just realized Digital has 18 hearts. That's crazy.
They were all over the place. The hearts, I mean. Are Digi getting the torch
Let's
glitch? I think this is it.
Yeah, just gotta.
Ganon dies in 4 light arrows. We've seen 2.
Whoop, whoop. Oh. Yeah, torch glitch is like a huge lifesaver. It feels so bad when you don't get it.
One more. Digi takes it. Oh man, this is gonna be a really low
Just don't fall
159.
off.
Hey, thank you, Sheriff.
Sub 2. A sub 2.
Sub 2. How about that? Looks like by my count, a 159.14. Look at that. Oh, what a play.
Bravo, Digital Basic.
This-
Bravo.
Look how close Eltriok is
Yeah,
to...
they're almost through the gauntlet. This was a close.
Thanks, Hictor. Yeah, sub 2 on an Aghanim seed with 2 pendants and yeah,
That's
wow.
Nuts.
Way to go, Digi.
Do you want to tell your other runners that Digital Basic is finished?
Yeah, I could drop in on the voice chat. You'll lose me for just a second.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, I just want everyone to congratulate Digital Basic on finishing in 159.14 by my count. I believe putting them in first place. Good luck to everyone else still in the running.
Magic there. Eltrak had to go back down and get that magic.
Yep. It's like Murph finally coming back for revenge on Ice Palace.
You forgot to stop the timer, Dot.
I didn't stop the timer. We've still got people racing. Or I didn't forget, I mean.
Oh, the Lost Element.
The explosion sleeps
Yeah,
again.
remember when I told you can just hold X and speed through all the credits? Isn't that
You changed my life.
like waiting just to see all like the end stats. So smart of those rando runners to put that in. I am eager to see Eltriok do Silverless.
Yeah. A brand new runner just busting out Silverless like it's nothing.
Unfortunately, Moldorm didn't want to play too nicely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Moldorm. All right, I have to know. I wonder if they're gonna slow down for the important stuff.
I would assume. Moldorm.
Yeah, here we go.
That arena for Moldorm is brutal. Moldorm's already so like annoying to fight.
Yeah. Mirror at 104.
Yuck.
And they were the first to find it.
Yeah, like flew at 4 minutes.
Yeah, what Murph is practicing here is an old school speed strat it speeds up Ice Palace a lot. 27 bonks. I would have gotten more than 27 bonks. I can tell you that much.
10 boss.
3 deaths. I think they were all planned too.
I believe.
I don't know. Great routing from Digi. Great execution. They were kind of like the dark horse going into this to me, just because I haven't watched them as much as I've watched the other two. It's like the in-game time is going to be 157.45. 0.11.
172 out of 216 checks. Pretty clean. Eltriok's going into their Aga 2. We'll see how they do against all the wizards.
I'm gonna see if Digi wants in on the voice chat here.
Go for it.
All right.
Yeah, Murph about to go take down Cold Stare for real this time.
All right, we've got Digital Basic with us. Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You played out of your mind there. I hope you have time to go back and watch this one because there were a lot of twists.
I'm gonna have to.
It was really fun to watch. Like there was so much divergence after that crazy amount of just like streamlining that the beginning of the seed had. It got nuts.
Yeah, like as soon as I was like, okay, I got bow, I can do Eastern, I got Master Sword, I got Lamp, and I'm like looking at my checks and went, wait, oh, I can't do Zora because I need gloves, and those are nowhere to be found. Oh, it's Aga time. Okay, time to go do that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what happened. You were way ahead for a lot of it because you were the first to the Titans mitts by a wide margin. Nobody else wanted to go that deep into a pendant Thieves Town. So I'm not sure I'm exaggerating when I say you beat everyone to the Titans mitts by like half an hour. Where everyone almost caught up was the Fire Rod, which you probably would have guessed, right? You remember where it was?
I remember where it was, yeah, and my thought process was, there's no way it's going to be there. There's no way. And then I'm like, well, let me go back and check the one last item because that'll be the funniest thing, and it was there.
It was
Yep.
so painful to like see you go into Skull, but then we saw you leaving Skull Woods. We were like, because that was all you were looking for was Fire Rod, and we were just pleading no.
Well, we went to Skull Woods the first time because I
Um,
know there's 2 items in there, so I go in there. If I get a key, I check the 3 items and then leave. But I got 1
Yeah.
item. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna bother because it's probably in the back half. I'm just gonna go. And
Yeah, well, what are the
Skull
odds?
Woods is like the most annoying dungeon to check for stuff in.
yeah, that's why I always do that 1 check. If it's not anything, I go back out. But
Yeah, still
ugh.
like, a sub 2 hours with like required aga and 2 more or less like full clears of pendant dungeons.
Ooh, Eltriok setting up the lantern glitch without mashing on the button. He just hits it once.
Oh yeah,
I wish I had that kind
that
of
silverless
timing.
going.
Oh no, silvers. Ooh.
Yep.
What is it?
Yeah, Eltriok is pretty good at silverless. I think he just started.
Is it
so,
6 spins with gold sword?
It
Oh,
is
it's still 12?
Yeah.
Yep. Murph wrapping up Eastern Palace shortly. Is that his last dungeon before Turtle Rock? I think
Yeah,
it is.
just after Eastern is Turtle Rock.
Will he? Will he think to himself it's probably in or around Turtle Rock, the ice rod?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was the other thing. You found the ice rod really early, and I bet you were breathing a
Oh,
sigh
as soon
of
as I
relief
saw
when
Ice
it
Rod, I'm like,
happened.
okay, cool. The 1 item I don't need to worry about too much. Okay, cool.
So can I ask, were you worried? Did you think you were ahead?
I thought at the beginning, I'm like, okay, I see Aghanim. That probably can put me ahead because a lot of people put Aghanim off as soon as possible. Even I did. I was like, let me check Agina real quick. Agina's cave, if it has.
Yeah.
But even then, I'm like, wait, if I check Agina's cave, even if it had mitts, I would have to have like the hammer specifically. Actually, no, it would have to be hammer and mitts for me to even access Dark World. So I'm like, well, it's going to be Aghanim anyway. So
Yep. Yeah, we actually talked about that. Because we were sort of scratching our heads that you went to Aghanim like with a few abandoned checks, but it makes sense. It would have needed to be like the hook shot or the book
yeah,
for there to be any chance of Dark World access behind it.
yeah.
Murph was really aggressive about Aga. He was the first one up there. And looks like Eltriok is done with Silverless, so...
Yeah, Eltrock was hovering around the edge quite a bit.
It looks scarier
Yeah,
than it is.
like I know as long as you just like hold right.
And time 2:07:19 for Eltriok.
Congratulations to Eltriok.
So a difference of not quite 8 minutes, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Wow, what a finish.
Yeah, honestly, like the inaugural like VTuber Link to the Past Randomizer League match, like a really good one, really close, really tight.
Yeah.
It was incredible to watch as a commentator. Just-
It was hard too, because we're tracking this also. There was a point where you like pulled out, or Eltriok pulled out the cape, and we were like,
Where's the cape? Where was the cape?
where was
at?
that?
I never found it.
Pyramid
Oh my
Fairy.
god. Because I never found Fire Rod.
Which is
so-
funny because, of course, that armor was mirror locked, right? Or
Bumper
was
yeah, it was
Pyramid Fairy.
Lock.
Thank you. Cape,
Cape
lock.
lock. So Pyramid Fairy, which required Fire Rod, which I would have
Yeah.
never gotten because as soon as I got Fire Rod, I'm like, okay, time to go.
Yep.
Like I saw you were probably looking for like tunics or half magic up there on top of GT, but that's really all you could ever hope for at that point.
At least just half magic. If that, I would have been fine. But
Yeah, Dubious actually, I believe Eltriok and Digi both also did all of Desert Palace. I think the green pendant must have been too tempting. Is that why?
it was a combination of that and also just, I'm just right there. Might as well do it kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I had Mir from Misery Mire, I'm like, okay, let me just do Desert. Something seems up.
Yeah.
Oh, Murph is heading toward the ice rod. I believe he is about to enter go mode here.
As soon as he grabs that, and just after this little pitfall here, we'll be
He's going for it. He didn't even want the heart.
fantastic.
There we go. Ice rod and go mode for Murph. Well, I am so pleased with how this went. This was such an
A
interesting.
good seed to start with, for sure.
Honestly.
What did you think about the early progression? Was it pretty readable to you? I feel like with your experience, probably it wasn't
too bad.
right?
I wasn't paying attention to Aghanim
you know,
until I
when-
saw like I was down to Eastern Palace was done. I looked at the map and I'm like, wait, I did out of logic stuff, but Zora's still out of logic technically. So, oh, there's only like nothing. So it's Aghanim.
Yeah, like other than Murph went into Eastern before Hyrule Castle, it was pretty much just like watching 3 mirrors of the same game played. Everybody did like the exact same starting route and all that.
Yeah, the boot at the back of Sanctuary was actually kind of like, whoa.
Yeah.
Not expecting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get key from Sanctuary chests, you're like, okay, I already know this is gonna be something annoying.
Yeah, that's usually a route I never take because usually by that time I have the gloves, so I can just go through the back, and that's about it.
Exactly.
Like, this time it was locked behind. Oh god, where were the first gloves? They were in Thieves Town.
Yeah, they were in the Dark World
They were
somewhere. Titansmith was in Thieves Town, so
I think they were both in. Oh god, I feel like. Oh, one was in. You had to get hookshot from Death Mountain to then go over to, or in Dark
That's
Palace,
it.
then go to Death Mountain to grab.
That's
mitts.
right.
To then go to Thieves Town to get Titan's mitts.
You were required.
that's Murph pulling off the hook shot to fall in the pit.
You're required to go to Pod after beating Aga, and then you could get your hook shot to go to the other side of Death Mountain, and then you could play the game.
Oh, that was another thing that put you ahead at the beginning, actually. You were the only one who thought to use a Death Warp there. So you saved a lot of time over Eltriok, who was doing the exact same play at the exact same time, because he had to do a little bit of backtracking.
Yeah, Death Warping I figured out is just like so great to do when you don't have mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, executed.
Speaking of Eltriok, speaking of Eltriok, he's done. Should we get him in here?
Speaking of John.
All right. Let me just make sure he actually wants to.
LT Rock.
LT Rock, that's his new name. Everyone has to like choose names that are easy for me to pronounce, which is pretty limiting. All right, let me just pull him into the on-stream chat. Eltriok, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Congratulations, unless one of the people not on stream finished before you. I'm pretty sure you just took second place.
Awesome.
And let me tell you, this was so exciting to watch. You have got to go back and watch the VOD.
Yeah, I will do that.
It was.
That was.
Also, I changed your name to LT Rock. I didn't really mean to do that, but it happened. So
I heard that.
Sorry.
That's okay. I have to wait 2 months to change my name on Twitch, so I have 2 months to consider.
Yeah, you can sleep on it.
Yeah, it was a nuts race. Like for a while, we had thought that Digital Basics was like in the lead, getting the early Thieves Town play to get the flippers and the mitts, but they
like a 20-30 minute lead. It looked massive.
Yeah, that fire rod
Yeah.
was just escaping them, which understandably so. No one wants to go into Skull Woods. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, it got really close.
Awesome.
Hey, Voxandra, thanks for the raid. You just missed first and second place finishing, but we do have Murphigator wrapping up his run.
Yep.
Looks like probably because he's looking for half magic or something, he's opting not to steal the key. Hey, thanks for the follow. So if there's half magic, that's where it was.
my
So
God.
such a mean place for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be
I'm
a lesson,
psychic.
never steal the key.
So Eltriok, what happened was Digi beat. Hey, thanks for the follow. Digi beat you and Murph to the Titans mitts by a quite a long time. It could have been 20 plus minutes. Because they got to Thieves Town, they just went straight into the back.
Yeah.
Like before finishing the rest of the Village of Outcasts.
They were able to go mode swamp, which is huge.
Yeah. And what what you did to cut into their lead, you and Murph both did this, was you checked all of Skull Woods, even though you didn't have the fire rod, which, you know, hindsight being what it is, we know that's where the fire rod was. So while you two were scrambling around looking for the Titan's mitts, they were scrambling around looking for the fire rod, and they had even more options than you.
I see.
Oh, I guess it was the mirror, right? That was the big thing that they had that no one else did. So they got like the graveyard ledge and cave 45 and a few other checks like that out of the way when they weren't an option for you two. And so you were in Ganon's tower at the same time. You started Turtle Rock, I think, around the time that they were finishing.
Okay.
So pretty close.
Yeah. Well done, Digi.
You know, when a randomizer doesn't come down to like a 20-minute difference, that's pretty close. This was.
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for a better start to the league, frankly.
Yeah, I was kicking myself because I went into Thieves Town to begin with. I found the flippers and I was like, that's good enough. I'm going to leave. And if I'd opened like the very next chest, it would open the Titan mitts.
Yeah, you and Murph.
Yeah, I Murph did the same
thing. So the main reason why I actually did Thieves Town is for this very reason, because I did a race of this a while ago, and I did the first 4 checks, left Thieves Town. The back of it had, I think, like hook shot or something very important.
Yeah.
I didn't find it until the very end, and I was like, So now I like do Thieves Town because I know I can clear it. So
Murph showing us what's on Laser Bridge. I'm kind of excited. There's not too much else that could be there, but maybe Sankheart. I don't think we ever saw that, did we?
I always do this too. I always set up the little extra help warp here just in case something horrible goes on.
I was more confident here just because of the hearts, like so many hearts.
Just like that.
Yeah, you had 18 going into Ganon. You found even more hearts than everyone else.
Yeah, nuts. Pretty nuts. Wow, only like 6 item difference between you two. 166, 172.
Yeah, Eltriok, I want to congratulate you on something. You're the newest player here, but you showed off Herapod and Silverless, and Diver Down, which I think not Diver Down. Sorry,
I didn't do Diver.
Icebreaker.
Yes.
And that would be nice if you did Diver Down.
I have no idea how to do it, so that would be really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that tough. It's not as easy as the new Herapod setup, though. Have you? Don't you love that setup?
Yeah, it's so easy.
I'm told that used to be a really tough trick, and like that setup.
Yeah, the old setup was something like you had to like position yourself like a very specific way, and it was weird. And now it's just like, oh, you just walk here and you're basically done.
Yeah.
So,
Murph's coming up. Actually, this is pretty close too.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, wow. This Murph's routing was really smart and really aggressive. The main thing that cost him was he doesn't know Icebreaker. So
okay.
Everybody else was flying through Ice Palace. The only way he knows how to do it is the bomb jump. And he didn't get as many hearts by that point as either of you did. So he died, and he just left and came back and did it later. So Ice Palace ended up turning into a kind of slow double dip.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my routing kind of made it to where I was thinking, like, as soon as I was finished with the Ice Palace, I'm like, I didn't get everything in there. There's one item left. I should go back and get it because I don't know where Fire Rod is. And Thieves Town was the same situation. I beat Thieves Town. I didn't have Hammer at the time, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna think about coming back here.
And
which I don't remember. Did you revisit that one?
I was about to before I went to Skull Woods. I'm like, let me just check Skull Woods. It's funnier. It's the funnier option.
That's what
I'm going with the funnier option.
Yeah.
Did you ever check the shovel?
Yes, it was. I think 10 arrows. I think it was.
It wasn't anything important, but it was still like something.
I had it in the back of my mind, but I never checked it. Oh, where were the silver arrows?
They
they were on
Smith.
the
Yeah.
blacksmith.
Okay.
I held off doing the blacksmith until I had that mirror, so I was like, as soon as I saw the silvers, I'm like, oh, after doing Misery Mire, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mirror was my go mode item. So once I got that, I was like, I'm just finishing the game now.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of finishing the game, Murph is making his way into Ganon's tower here. It looks like 220. Well, the Ganon's Tower big key was pretty deep into the dungeon this time too, huh? It's on like the Bob chest, I think.
Bob chest, yeah. That was that's a place I've never really seen it too often, but there's the powder.
Oh, that's where powder was. Yeah, that's one thing about this seed. You got a lot of hearts and you got a lot of money, but as far as like convenient safeties go, you know, Cane of Burna was here.
Yeah.
Cape was on Pyramid Ferry. Like, I think this was a pretty tough seed, like combat wise. Especially Cape being where it was and the armor being on the bumper cave, that hurts.
Yeah.
But hey,
it's so fun, ACMLM. It's completely changed how I feel about going into Hera. There's no more sense of dread.
you were able to get Gold Sword very early on, at least.
Yeah, that helped a lot.
It's just like one in CAC, one on Bonk Rocks, and then two in like the Thieves Town area.
Yeah, so I actually did preview this seed before handing it out because I wanted to be sure that some kind of weapon was accessible early on. Given that this is meant to be like something that people of all skill levels can enter, I didn't want the very first one to involve like forced hammer blind or something like that. You know, because those are the kinds of seeds that'll make like a complete beginner quit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this was a tough one, but it was not too tough. Like it wasn't Aga and Ped.
Yeah.
I checked pedestal as soon as I was in Dark World and I had the book. I'm like, okay, hold on a second. Let me make sure.
I thought about it, but I never actually went through with it.
Luckily, it was just 3 bombs, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We did a like 4-player race the other day on my alt, and I only won because I read the pedestal. I had the book. Ugh. And the pedestal was something really important, like I had Ice Rod, or it was Cane of Samaria.
Yes, it was. That's right.
And I had like a horrible poker face because we were all in voice chat with each other. I was like, if you look, my model went like that, and then I was like, has anyone checked Bonk Rocks? Like, just tried to play it totally nonchalant, like I didn't just find something really important. Oh, is this? I've never known how you're like supposed to go through this because by the time I like could remember, I've just always done the speedrun strat for getting through this teleporter room. Oh, I was jealous, Digi. This Bonk.
Oh.
When I was playing this before, I never missed it. But lately, I like never hit it. And you hit it.
As soon as I hit it first try, I'm like, did I seriously do that first try? I thought it was 1 pixel off.
Yeah, it's tough to nail that one.
All right, Murph is on his way to the big key. It is in the next chest.
Yeah, nobody
Man.
had to play with Ice Armos today. That's nice.
Yeah.
4 pixel range. Yeah, it feels pretty forgiving. I will usually miss it in the way where the beetle then hits me, like damage boosts me through the teleporter, and I just feel like a dope because, like, you know, at least it's faster than going through the teleporter. But
all right, now Murph's got his big key. He's gonna be heading up to do the gauntlet.
This feels so weird without music. That was one thing that we didn't have time to set up, was getting game audio from anyone but Eltrion.
Oh yeah.
Which actually, when it started, I was like, man, Eltriot could take first. That's totally plausible. And then we'll just have dead silence for the rest of it. Like, what was I thinking?
That's fun.
Uh,
Making good use of that powder there.
Yeah, Critic, this is, if anything, this is like the test match. Because the technical work that went into making this happen was a little more involved than like your average stream. And my computer's 8 years old, so I needed to be sure that I could actually run like all of these browser sources and everything. And like I've got nested scenes and stuff. You know how it is.
Yeah, it all
LT Rock is just too fast.
it all worked out.
Yeah, Sandra. I haven't really decided on like the format for the league, but I would like it to be maybe, you know, something with seasons and everything. The one caveat is I kind of want to localize it to my Discord server. I was looking at the racetime.gg rules for Link to the Past Randomizer, and I was like, oh, I don't get it. They were more than 3 sentences long, and it's like, look, I barely read, so that's
We'll do it ourselves. It's fine.
yeah.
Net, nice.
And I actually spent most of my day trying to set up a Discord bot to coordinate races, and I don't know anything about Node.js, so I eventually failed, and here we are.
You were talking about like what you needed to do in your Discord, and I was like, I can barely parse this as English, so good luck.
When you said you had to like walk me through JavaScripting to set up the tracker, I was like mortified because I am not a coder by any means. Like, oh god, what am I gonna have to do here? I'm gonna break my computer trying to track items. It was,
but it worked out.
copy-paste, though. It was fine. It was fun. Good seed. Great seed, actually.
Yeah, we do need backup music. Yeah, that was a wonderful seed. I wonder how the people who are not on stream are doing.
It's a rough seed.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Like, I don't even know where the second armor is. Like, I know the one on Bumper Cave, but
Yeah,
I have no idea where the red
did you get a
was.
spoiler for this, Dot? Get a
What was
spoiler
that?
for this?
No, because it's a race seed. You can't generate a spoiler log for those.
Okie dokie.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
That's probably
Uh,
behind Ice Armos.
Yeah.
kind of what I was thinking too. Tile room would be a really good place for it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Whoa. Did you see like the Lamoa sprite?
yeah, I saw that.
I've seen that before. Yeah, those they're pretty simple glitches. Diver down gives me a little bit of trouble, honestly, but I like have done it 3 times ever. So
Yeah, I was able to do it with the bombs. I could not like get the Samaria to work for me for whatever reason. I think just 'cause the sprite was really large. I couldn't line it up good.
yeah, you know, I feel like my sprite is kind of cheating because I have a slightly better view of the shadow than the Link sprite does. It makes setting up Icebreaker just slightly easier.
I always use the like edge of your shield as like it should be just touching the wall, and that's like my marker for
Interesting.
Icebreaker.
I'll have to remember that. I've only done Icebreaker one
I
time.
was yeah. I was watching you do it. I think everybody else uses a different pixel for Icebreaker.
Oh, interesting.
I like from the one I use, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense since you're an experienced vanilla runner, especially. Ooh, I hope Murph is remembering about the soft lock. Looks like he is. Yeah, there we go. I've never seen anyone get that soft lock, but I do know it's possible. For anyone who doesn't know, that door that Murph just went through, or the stairs that Murph just climbed, if you go up there the same frame that the door closes, because one of the lanterns in the other room went out, you soft lock it, like wrong warps you, and like Link never spawns or something. Yeah. So when I'm really sloppy in that previous room, I'm like, I'm just gonna grab the full magic refill and wait. It's not.
I always
Yeah.
got the full magic. That's just my Just to make sure my magic is filled before going into the next room.
Yeah.
All right. Murph about to take down Moldorm 2.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Legendary poke strats.
I think the worst soft lock I've had is in Chicken Hut. If you place a bomb down and grab a chicken at the exact frame, you just get in a holding
I knew
animation,
it.
you get stuck in that room.
Oh no.
Yeah, Murph did it, and I was like, oh my god, I think he almost soft locked.
That's why I didn't pick up a chicken. I've done it twice now, and I'm like, how do I do this twice when I've never done it before, and like within like a week of each other?
But when you stick to the wall, you feel so cool. You always have to go for it.
No, you don't.
I don't do it anymore.
What did you think of the Saga 2? This pattern looks hard to me.
This fight annoyed me. It was just like, ooh.
This fight is my Achilles heel, honestly. I think it's like the single thing.
I had these things so bad.
As
The
a
other
Link
two
to the Past
agonyms
player.
just spawned whenever and just threw.
It got so out of sync for me.
Yeah, I'm not.
Murph didn't have any trouble with it. Now Murph's starting up again, and
Murph
I
got
guess
two doubles.
I feel like that's going to make him third place.
Yeah, Murph got 2 doubles. That was really good.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever gotten a double.
really. I've gotten. I think there's a 2-cycle fight that you can get if you just happen to get patterns that give you 2 triples, and it's happened to me once.
Legend.
It was like it just handed it to me on a silver platter. Like I did 2 spins, and it just happened to work.
Legendary God Gamer dot level.
Yeah, something like that. 2, 3. I don't know. I'm counting, but I'm not the one fighting. It doesn't matter. Oh, this Ganon pattern was sort of annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were scared about seeing a Ganon death on you digital at first. Like,
Yeah, I was. That's why I picked up the cane, because I'm like, I don't have cape, so I might well get invincibility for this segment of the fight. But I was also like, I don't have half magic, so I really can't use it. And then I'm like, oh, I have my red potion still. Let me just tank some hits and then use it.
Murph has the silver arrows.
Yeah.
I
Silver
think.
arrows,
Yeah.
half magic, and 2 fairies in a bottle, so not worried about Murph.
I was real worried for my fight because I got down to like basically the end of my magic bar before I was able to kill him.
You were able to like frame perfect the torch glitch though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't even mash the button. You just went right there.
It's like right when that
Ooh.
last
that hurts.
tile goes down, or like, oh no.
Oh, but he has fairies.
Okay.
Oh my god, now that's gaming.
Gaming.
Yeah, it's like right after
Now
that
that's
last tile
gaming.
falls is when the torch goes out. So I look for that.
That makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah, I look for it too. I just don't find it. There was a time when I was really confident in my ability to do that with the fire rod, and that's
I
gone.
did it like
Murph just barely missing the double, but Ganon goes down.
yeah, I did the fire rod one once just like out of like a panic because I realized I moved too far away for it to go down, so I just like flung a fire rod shot and it just happened to line up perfectly.
Nice.
And that
Yeah, that's GG. It looks like 233.01.
GG.
Awesome.
Man, what a race.
Like even a 2
You know,
is still really good for how crazy the seed was.
yeah. Again, Murph's routing was awesome. He was
Very
making really smart reads on the logic and playing really, really aggressive. It's just a shame that he was like a small magic pot's worth of magic low on Cold Stare. That was pretty costly.
Ooh.
I was so worried when he was about to fight Cold Stare. I was like, I don't know if I have enough magic for Bombos. So I was like picking up in every pot in the dungeon trying to find magic, and it turned out to be fine.
Yeah.
But I was really scared.
Yeah. Is Bombos like a quarter of your magic? I'm pretty sure
Something
it's
like
quite
that. Yeah.
cheap. So Murph had Bombos, but here's the thing. He's not like a very serious Link to the Past player. So I'm honestly not sure he knew that you could use that instead of the fire rod. You know, and it just goes to show how good he is. He was executing really well. I liked his routing a lot. And honestly, that's pretty close, right? He was 28 minutes behind second place, which it's a randomizer. They tend to have really wide swings between places.
Yeah.
So. Whew. Well, he's not on voice chat, so I'm guessing he doesn't want to come in for a little chat. But I would like to thank everybody for joining me and for helping make this as fun as it was. I've been working on this pretty hard behind the scenes, and like, you know, when you sink a lot of time into working on something like this, it's natural to kind of worry, like, what if nobody likes it? But it looks like it was fun. Digi was it fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. When I was hunting for that fire rod, I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing the race right now. I am losing it right now.
Yeah, you gave back a little bit of that time that you won by picking up the Titans mitts so early with that gutsy play. But you did it in under 2 hours. I'm so pleased that there was a sub 2 hour run on the very first race, especially it was an Aga seed with really important progression, really deep and pendant dungeons. That is not easy. So congratulations to you. And Eltriok and Murphigator, to you two as well. This is a really well played race, I think. I guess, are we going to call it when we see Murph's in-game time? I'm not sure he knows he can hold the X button.
I think that's a pretty good place.
They just added that, right?
That's fairly recent, yeah.
That's your way of being nice to me and going, Dot, it's 3 years old.
I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's maybe a year old.
Yeah, I think it's a year old. Like I said, when I started doing this, It was like last year, and I don't think it was in there until end of last year, maybe.
Right on.
Yeah, so, you know, fairly recent. And it was all thanks
To whom? I talked over you. This is the thing. I keep stepping on you. I'm sorry.
Fine. We need that Jerry the King Lawler, good old JR energy going. I had a lot of
Yeah, Leonard. So did you have fun commentating this, G?
I had a great time. And again, this was such an electric race to watch. It was nuts getting to just like see everything fold out from all the different angles. I had a great time. I really appreciate you inviting me on.
Hey, Eltriok. Fancy seeing you here.
Weird.
I'm sorry, you just missed a Link to the Past race. I wish you could have been there.
Well, thank you so much for putting this together, Dot. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for playing in it. I had a lot of fun. Eltriok, I've had a lot of fun watching you pick this game up. Because you know, seeing somebody who had like literally never played this before, 2 months ago, go and show everyone how to Harapot, how to do Silverless and all that. It's exactly what I was hoping for. I'll teach you how to do Spooky Mire. It's not that hard.
Yeah, you have to teach me how to do Diver Down too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, once I figure it out. Hey, thank you for the follow,
Yeah,
Leonard.
I think this would be a good time again to shout everybody out if you can, because everyone here all like plays Zelda Randomizer. So if you liked watching the stream, you should definitely check out everyone who's been involved today, because I'm sure you're going to see a lot more of this on their channel as well.
Well, Murph doesn't play Zelda Randomizer very much, but he is somebody that everybody should follow. He's a god of brawlers or beat 'em ups.
Look at that hair.
And also just an extremely high skill gamer, period. Then of course our Eltriok, is there a VT at the end of your username? I already forget. Did you get rid of the VT? No, that's your Twitter, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Eltriok, our second place finisher. A retro gaming VTuber, I think really similar game selection to mine. So if you like him or like me, you'll probably like him. And then Digital Basic, a newer member of our community here, but Obviously, a very skilled randomizer player.
I play too much randomizer, including multi-world. Oh boy.
Renoku finishes. Nice. So 4th place looks like it's Renoku.
Nice.
Nice.
Unless Faust is done and she just hasn't told us. Looks like Megami's gonna forfeit as her sleep schedule is kind of upside down. But so I guess that leaves Faust, who I wonder if she is streaming her run. I don't think she's a super active Twitch streamer, so maybe not. You like that one? No, it looks like she's not live. So normally I would raid her so we could all cheer her on, but we are officially out of entrance. So again, I'd like to thank everybody. I think that was a whole hell of a lot of fun. And I wouldn't mind doing this. Weekly might be a little tough, but I'm kind of tempted to because it was a lot of fun to put on. So maybe. If you're interested in participating in this, I'll link my Discord for you again. A monthly for sure. Every other week might be doable too. Just a sec.
Hourly.
I want to grab my Discord link for anyone who's in chat and doesn't want to scroll down to, the socials link section on Twitch. My God, my computer is not happy with me opening yet another browser.
I got you.
Okay, good. It's like I'm computing in quicksand.
Starfall had 158 for their collection time. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Murph's routing was really efficient in terms of like you only grab what's necessary. Again, it was really just the Ice Palace tragedy.
Yeah.
It was really close between all three until that moment, I think.
It's hard to blame them. Ice Palace, like, that's a very annoying dungeon, especially if you don't do Icebreaker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why Icebreaker is such a godsend, honestly. It's made that... Because that's one of the most intimidating dungeons, I think. It's so easy for things to go wrong.
Certainly my least favorite.
Yeah. Well, I guess, are we good to call it a night then? This ended up being kind of a short stream, but that'll happen when people just race through the seed really quick like that.
3.5 hours. Nothing. Chump change.
I usually stream forever. I got a problem. So this again, if you're interested in participating in the league, we're going to talk about it on the Discord server, and the whole thing's going to be coordinated there. I'm sorry that it's localized to a Discord server, but I figured that was better than making people sign up for racetime.gg and stuff like that. So I guess that leaves just choosing a raid target, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking you've got Gamma Chris who's playing Rondo of Blood.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
And Clavio who's playing some indie game called Curse Crackers, for whom the bell T, I assume that stands for tolls.
I don't know if you know Snacko Racko, but they're doing Yo Noid right now.
Yo Noid.
Yo Noid.
We gotta go say hi to Snacko Racko then. This is actually one of those games that I have to play for my platformer thing that I've been doing on Mondays. I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm kind of dreading it because of how the end of it works. But we're gonna go say hi to Snacko Racko.
That game's something else.
G-Pool's suggestion, who's playing Yo Noid.
Snacko.
Which is kind of a neat game. It's also kind of janky.
A certified classic.
So before we call it any last words,
wow.
That makes it sound like I'm gonna any final words for our viewers, G-Pool.
Well, I guess just thanks for putting up with my constant stuttering and nonsense when I try to say words out of my big brain. But I do a lot of cool video games and art and other stuff on my stream if you ever want to go see those sometime. Very fun. Look at my model. It's so cool. Halloween's coming. I'm super excited. Come check it out.
You did a better job with the commentary than I did, G-Pool.
We play off each other pretty well. I would be definitely down to do more commentary with you in the future, Dot.
We got like 10 seconds before the ray goes off. Digital Basic, anything to say before we leave? Okay, Eltriok, what about you?
I'm playing Final Fantasy on Saturday.
Woo!
Okay, cool. I'll see you there. All right, bye-bye. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Night.